Hi folks, welcome back to some more Kingdom Come Deliverance. Let's jump straight in, get back to where we were. Look at that, that is a very fancy looking army marching through that wood. Are they going to be friends? Are they going to be foes? I'm sure we're going to meet them at some point in the game. That looks like a really cool painting actually. And I'd recognise that pond as well. How's everyone doing? Piranha Man, welcome back, nice to see you. Awesome to have you folks back in chat to accompany me on Henry's chaotic adventures. So where did we leave off on Tuesday? I think we were running around this castle. We've got all our stuff back. We've rescued Sir Hans. He's now safe. He's now chilling in his room until dawn, I think, when we're setting off. And I've got some jobs to do in the castle, one of which involves hunting down and exorcising some demons. Yeah, you can't make this stuff up. You really can't. It wasn't on the job description when I took this appointment, I'm sure. Anyway, look for the miller. Ask the cook what she knows about Nikvad. I need to go and talk to these guys. This is about the book. This is something else. And the demons of Trotsky. Now, actually, there's a bit of overlap here because these three people are at least two of these people, I think. So we'll just run around, talk to folks, and see what we find out about demons invading the castle. Should be cool. Al Machete, welcome back. I'm doing great, thanks. How are you? Let's just do... Is anyone upstairs? I think everyone's downstairs, including the cook. So, in the last episode, we spent a lot of time robbing and looting the castle. We don't need to do that now, because I didn't actually find anything of particular interest. Excuse me? Is this something secret? We can't speak to these people. Oh, I can speak to the cook. Ah, but is it the cook? It's just a cook. It's not a named character, so I don't think it's the cook that we want. So we'll carry on downstairs. Right, there's... Ah, ha, ha, ha. Cook Bertha. This is the right one. Dropping to say hi. Still can't watch much because of spoilers. That's fair enough, Bearbuck. Looks like you're loving the game. I am. Yeah, I am 52.5 hours in, according to Steam. And I can't find anything bad to say about it. I really can't. I love it. The only thing I could pick up on is that they still don't seem to have an option to raise the visor of your helmet. Or maybe they do. I don't know. Because I was wearing a helmet which has a... It's not a raisable visor, actually. It's a full... Well, it's got a thing going down the middle. And it's a great helmet, but it makes Henry look stupid in all the cutscenes. And that's the only thing I can find that I would like to change. So hence why I've now got a different helmet, because it just looks better for stuff like this. And that's the only bad thing I can find to say about the game. You can't wait to dive into it. It's well worth it. And it's only going to get better as they patch little things and balance little things. And there was when I loaded up, there's something that said about official mod support. So if you like mods for these things, and I'm sure lots of people do, there's some great stuff, make life a bit easier to play with, then that's always good, right? I think there's an option to choose your visor. Do you know, I thought someone said there was an option to choose the visor, but I haven't seen it when I went looking through the options mid-game the other day, and that led me to change the helmet, which is fine. It's nice to have a bit of variety anyway. So, I need to speak here about two things here. Let's ask about Nikvad, the guy who ran off with the book that I want.
I'm looking for Nikvad. The scribe told me you might know something about him.
Well, I'm waiting for Lord Libak to stop by. I brewed him another phial of medicine, but I don't even know if the last one helped. I told him to stop by for another one soon. I reckon he must be feeling better.
What on earth is this? Was there someone not feeling very well? This is news to me.
Nikvad needed medicine?
Syphilis. I bet it's knob rot.
I can't say. I promised Lord Libak his secret is safe with me.
Knob rot.
As well as his phial of medicine.
Oh, come now. Nikvad misplaced an important book somewhere. A sort of alchemist cookbook. I need to find it.
I remember the recipes by heart. And Lord Libak's secret is certainly worth more than any book.
Okay. Is it worth 200 more?
Well, if a nobleman's secret is worth so much, how about this? That'll buy you more than one book.
I suppose Lord Libak wouldn't mind. And do you have the exact amount?
Of course.
So many groschen. I promise I'll split it with Lord Libak when I see him, and I'll explain everything.
But now tell me, What's the medicine for?
Well,
Go on,
it's
it
a
is.
common potion for a bellyache.
No.
Just better tasting. It helps your meals go down easier and come out slower the other end. In that regard, Lord Libak had, well, how to say it? Everything came out much too quickly.
Don't they call that the Tennessee Quick Step or something? The privy was too far. That's a nice way of putting it. I don't have diarrhea. It's just that the toilet is too far away.
Nikvad didn't have time to run down the stairs, eh?
Ow!
It was in the privy down below the crone, by the training ground below the guardhouse. I helped him clean his hose and made him the medicine, and I promised that I wouldn't say anything.
Oh, he shat his
Lord
pants.
Libak is quite particular about the impression he makes on the young maids, you know. He didn't want this little episode to put them off. That's why he didn't use the privy near the maids' quarters, though it's closer to his chamber, but to the arena instead, and only when there weren't any soldiers around. But this time, it caught up with him.
Is that all?
What else is there to say?
There's a lot to say about some
But the
diarrhea.
entire time, he looked as if he'd done the worst thing in the world. It happens to the best of us. And I told him as much then. I'm just surprised he never came back for another file. I must say,
God!
he did look as if the fate of the entire castle was suddenly on his shoulders.
I don't know if this is going to do me any good.
Well, you could have found a worse clue.
Thanks anyway.
How many lines of dialogue can there be about some guy needing a shit? Seriously. Sorry for my little outburst about 3.5 minutes ago. It's just that I stood on something very sharp and spiky that I think it's got trapped in the mat down here. So anyway, I can't find it now, so hopefully it's gone. Whatever it was, embedded deep within my foot. Right, okay, so she's just got 200 groschen off me.
I'm at your service, sir.
Good, glad to hear it. Look the other way a moment. Oh, don't come and sit down there. You don't look like you're very much at my service. I was just about to get my money back off that old biddy. Hi, T-Pod, welcome back. I do need to ask about the demons. That's a good point. We'll do that. You prefer not to play with mods until you've played the game all the way through, even if it's quality of life stuff. Generally, I would be the same. There's some rare exceptions to that. And I played Kingdom Come 1 without any mods. But when I played it the second time, I just put on the mod that got rid of the animation
still
for picking
hurts.
flowers. And that was... What still hurts? Excuse me? I don't know. But anyway, that was the only... I think the only mod I used, maybe. Anyway, demons. Oh, hang on.
Greetings, sir.
If we're going to be talking... Actually, if we're going to be talking... There we go. Royal Henry.
The chamberlain said you know something about the demons haunting the castle.
Those monsters are back again.
Sorry, Pac.
Last summer, we only heard them scratching the walls and roof with their claws. But they got a lot more bold this time. They're leaving charred marks on my wooden spoons, throwing clumps in my food, and they're constantly leaving their droppings in my kitchen.
These sounds like rats or mice. Yeah, sorry, Pac. Sorry, I missed your message. I saw it in the middle of the last cutscene. We did save our friend. Yeah, Hans is perfectly safe, and he hasn't been hung by the neck until he was dead. Hi, Phil. Welcome back. All is well here, thanks. How are you? Yeah, it does sound more like mice.
Are you sure they're demons? I've seen a few mice here. They go wherever they want.
Only you youngsters can come up with something so stupid. You wouldn't know Lucifer if he pricked you in the forehead with his horns. I'm sure they're demons. They're jealous of the prosperity and peace Lord von Berghoff has brought us these last few years.
If you say so. Where should I look for them?
They're coming from the other side of the castle, below the maiden, I swear.
How should I deal with them?
Of course. Everyone knows the demons enter this world through the flames. You have to find 5 fireplaces in the palace, under the maiden, and sprinkle water on them. Be careful to sprinkle within the width of your little finger. 9 drops, 1 for every angelic choir. And every 3rd drop must be twice as big as the ones before it.
This is nonsense. Absolute nonsense. I think a little bit of rat poison might be a better idea.
I'll take care of it. I hope I can do it exactly as you said.
And one more thing to take to heart. The spell is most effective when performed in the moonlight. But most of all, don't forget, 9 drops.
9 drops of
Take
water.
care.
This seems like one of these nonsensical things where I'm going to have to very carefully... I can hear a mouse. Did you hear that? Something squeaked. I heard something
No.
squeak.
It needs a bit more.
I'm watching that discussion there. Probably nothing. I do like that there's other people doing their own stuff as the game just progresses. And sometimes it might just be in there for flavour, and other times it could be something super important. Right then, quickly switch over. Crouchy crouch. Robberty Rob. Okay, where's my money that she took? I want that. Whatever that is, I'm having it. Right. I got 0.7 groschen. I don't actually know if I got my money back from that. But what was... Let's quickly put that on in case anyone questions me. What was the weird-looking potion of which I have far too many? Bertha's potion. Bertha the cook's potion. Only she knows exactly what it does. Reduces your nourishment. Maybe it's for getting rid of indigestion. Or maybe it's that like anti-diarrhea one that she said. Who knows? Looked like 400 groschen. It's when the thing came and said 0.7, but that might just been the last little stack that I picked up. Either way, it's mine now. Just want to tell me about Grand Tactician Civil War. To get the border states to join, you need to occupy all the states. Oh yeah, don't worry. Yeah, I know about that. It's just a case of trying to raise the forces in a good condition to do it in. But we're aiming for that. We're definitely aiming for that. I keep hearing that when it's out of earshot, out of eyesight, I mean. And it's driving me mad. It's like someone coughing or bumping into somebody else. I'm not sure what it is. So, we have a few jobs to do. Let's go talk to some other people about these demons. Actually, I need to talk to this guy as well.
You're always welcome here.
I don't think I like this guy very much.
How long have you been serving in Trotsky?
Why'd you ask?
I don't know much about this place, so I wanted to ask you about a few things.
I'm not much of a talker. You'd be better off having a word with our scribe, Herbalism. He's served here since the days of the previous lord.
The chamberlain mentioned you've seen demons at the castle.
You're damn right I did. What do you know about it?
Only that they're crawling out of fireplaces in the castle below the Maiden.
I'm sure at least half a dozen demons have taken up residence in the western courtyard. If the chamberlain didn't tell you how dangerous this is for all of us, I'm telling you now.
Are they seriously suggesting that they considered mice to be demons? So the 0.7 groschen is a perk for pickpocketing. You get a small amount. Oh, okay. I hadn't appreciated that. I just noticed I've often picked that up. So that makes a lot of sense. Thanks, T-Pode. Okay, I am working on it.
Of course he told me. That's why we're trying to resolve this as quickly as possible.
I'm glad to hear it. Give those demons their due.
Tell me what you know then.
You know the guardhouse with the little arena? In the palace below the crone, over by the outer wall? Inside, I mean, on the ground floor. The place stinks like hell, day in and day out. It makes my head spin. I've seen things there with my own eyes I'd rather not talk about. I'd start the investigation there if I were you.
All right. I'll look into it.
Okay. That looks like it might be more likely to be the source of demons than fireplaces. Who's this guy? He's just a soldier, right? You should have got out of the way for me. I'm a lord and I'm dressed like it for once.
Greetings. What would you like?
About the pilgrimage. I don't want to learn anything from him.
I heard the castle is haunted by demons again, Nicodemus. Did they bother you too?
They did indeed. A few days ago, I was in the chapel, deep in prayer, when a spawn of hell appeared before me. Fac mihi hominium.
What?
Swear an oath of allegiance to me.
My God. What did you say to it?
I laughed in the face of the Prince of Darkness. Would you not rather renounce your slavery and return to heaven? I told him. Without hesitation, he replied, better to rule hell than to be a slave in heaven. And then he disappeared, veiled in a terrible, foul-smelling smoke.
That sounds horrifying. But anyway, like I said, I was told to sprinkle water. I don't think pouring water on the floor will be of much help. Maybe the locals should start drinking the water, instead of whatever booze is making them see things.
It is clear the Tempter has been whispering into your ear, and that you are not afraid of God's punishment. Finish quickly what has been asked of you, and pray the Lord forgives your lack of faith. Otherwise, this place will be full to bursting with demons.
I've just been marked as a heretic. That is a very dangerous thing to be marked as in this time period. Right, okay, let's have a look on the map, because when he's talking about towers under the crone and all sorts of other stuff, I need to talk to Manietta. The book is another thing. The devil's... Oh, okay, I know where that is. Right, let's go to the blacksmiths. Let's go and do that before we sprinkle flipping stuff all over the floor.
Just watch where you're going next time.
Oh my God, more flipping Twitch bots. Ban. Goodbye. I mean, for those of you who don't see these messages or you're on YouTube and you don't get those coming across, which is nice. I'm sure there will be at some point. They basically come in trying to drop links to websites where you can go and buy viewers and stuff. And does anyone even do this? If you're a streamer or stuff, does anyone actually try and buy views? Although, I do know of 2 channels, I think they're both YouTube channels, that did it in the past. It all came crashing down for them eventually. They were farmed out. But that was quite some years ago, so I don't know if anyone's stupid enough to try that anymore. Okay, so we want to be over here.
Go and get your horse so we can get going.
Oh, it's Hans. Hans that does dishes. Black Bartosz. Who the hell is that? How about a practice fight? Fancy game of dice. He sounds like he might be an interesting character to talk to. So, the stink. Oh, I think we've maybe found the source of the stink. Reveal the devils.
Privies for the soldiers, but not a demon in sight.
Return to Orsina. There's nothing else to do there. Orsina... Okay, I go and tell the blacksmith that it wasn't what he thought it was at all. It was just a big poo. Maybe you buy views if you're 12, have parents' credit card and trying to impress your classmates. That's a fair point. Right then, I found the source of the stink. You look like you've been rolling in it.
You must have been wrong about those demons. The place you described to me was just a shitter.
You're right. My bad. I realised as soon as you left.
I see what he's playing at.
You were bored, so you made up the whole story.
Oh, come on.
Can we not start a fight?
I don't have time for your stupid jokes. You'd just be leading me on again.
I wouldn't dare. But suit yourself. Just don't be surprised when one of the demons comes back to bite you in the arse.
I don't like him. He's definitely someone we need to put a dagger between his shoulder blades at some point. That'll do. What's he got? What's he got? There we go. We'll just help ourselves to whatever all that stuff was. And his keys. Right, so there was someone through here. I love playing the thief. Don't you dare even think about questioning me, Mr. Guard. I need to go and see Manietta. It's not saying she's upstairs. I'm assuming it's a she with a name like that. I do like how the markers on the map, on the compass, they tell you whether it's
Christ, it's hot
upstairs or downstairs or above and below your position. That's quite nice. Makes tracking these things down a lot easier.
The chamberlain said you know something about the demons haunting the castle.
Of course I do. But I don't know what to think anymore. I keep finding hair in my food. Someone hides my spices. My soup goes sour. And there's that awful smell.
Yeah, sorry, that might have been me.
Oh, that sounds terrible. The chamberlain wants this resolved as soon as possible.
It's about time. Do you have any idea how scared people are? All it takes is one mention of those beasts and the maids start threatening to find work elsewhere. I hear the castle has always been connected to hell, but nobody tells you that when you ask to work here.
Where should I start looking?
They must be coming from the other side of the castle. Under the crone.
Bertha told me the demons are likely to be coming from here, under the maiden.
Oh, of course she did. They've been messing with her head. That old crone's under their spell. I always knew it.
Let me guess. I'm going to have to go around fireplaces and sprinkle 9 drops of water on them.
9? Why 9? But you're mostly right. You have to douse the ground in front of the fireplace they're coming from. That creates a boundary demons can't cross.
All right. Where can I find the fireplaces?
That's hard to describe. Anyway, there are 5 such fireplaces on the crone side of the castle. Together they form the shape of a 5-pointed star.
Oh.
A pentagram.
Oh, that sounds far more
Don't
sinister.
worry. I'll take care of everything. Hopefully I won't miss any of them.
If I were you, I'd do it during the night. Even the demons have to sleep sometime, don't they?
The devil never sleeps.
And the old hag rushes in where the devil fears to tread, eh? The sooner you get rid of them, the better.
Okay,
Yeah, then.
so they've both said that I should do this at night. That's fine. Banish the devils from the castle. Do you know which way I came in? I feel like I'm lost already. Hi, normal people. Have your 9 drops of water. One of them says I have to do 9. The other one says I don't. I'm going to go with the one that says that I don't and hope that they're right. Can we get through this way? Wouldn't it be amazing if we could get out of the castle this way? And we can. Excellent. I haven't actually been. Oh, I know where this is. I do. I know where this is. I still want to kill that blacksmith. Is there anything else? Have we even been down here? So that's banish the devils from the crone side. Banish the devils from the maiden side. I think we just go and pour water down all the fireplaces. I think is pretty much the gist of it. But we're going to run round here. Let's go take a look before we speak to him. Because I'm not sure, but once I get the horse, it might be that is the start of the
I
next
went to
stage
see
of the
my
quest.
brother
And?
to talk about the inheritance.
But your father's still alive,
What did that flash up as? Something flashed up there. It might have just been mutt. Always on the lookout for what we can steal. Or murder. Murder's always a possibility. Right, I think this is the cobbler. This is the cobbler. Oh my god, I came down that and I broke my ankles? Fall damage in this game is absolutely savage. This is the guy, right? Oh, you can get the horse and the quest won't start. That's good to know. We'll get it on the way back.
Sir.
You have nothing to say?
What do you have for sale?
Trader. He still doesn't have a lot of money, does he? Do you have anything that looks like proper stealing gear? Executioners. Some nice saddles, actually. We get them as we play the game and we just loot stuff. So, I will take your 4 cobbler's kits, because I never seem to have many of them. And we will sell... Oh my god, do we only get 7 for these? I thought I had some stuff that was going to be worth a fortune. Right, let's go back to buy. I have a cobbler's kit, as it turns out. So let's remove from the basket. So I only want 1 of those. That's fine. That wasn't the best
Word
bit
about the price.
trade ever. I get 11 groschen.
Only because we're getting close.
I get 9 groschen.
Finally! I was glad to be of help to you, good
Ah, that was quite the disappointment right there. I thought we were going to do some epic trade and make loads of money. Let's go and see what he's got in his house for me to borrow. It looks like... Ooh, a nice big chest. I'm doing most of my lockpicking and thievery in my fancy outfit now. Because if I get caught... And there's a good chance I'll get caught. Where the hell? There it is. Wow, that is a very specific place. If I get caught, it means I can talk my way out of it much easier. That's going to fail. Let's try another go. Is it the same bit? This is a very hard lock. Once you've lost it, I'll reset that. Stop. Someone's coming. Someone's coming. I heard doors opening. Did I hear doors open? I thought I heard doors opening. Well. Are you from the UK by any chance? It's nice having the subtitles on over the guards' heads. Right. Maybe if I had my thievery clothes on. I don't know if I've got any perks that make this easier. If I'm less conspicuous. I can't remember. Wow, this is a really tough one. I'm going to move it at just the same rate. Oh, God.
Damnation.
I'm struggling with this one. It is very hard, mind. Let's try it. Again. Once you've lost it, it's so hard to try and get it back on. It's going to go. It's going to go. We'll come back to that. There'll be nothing in it that I really care about, so... It's just a case of trying to level my skill up, I think. Is mutt back? Yep, we've got mutt back. Holy crap, that's loud. How are we doing for food? Food is okay. Energy is okay.
May God give you health, sir.
Hired hands. Housemaids. Is there anything else of interest down here then? Oh, there's quite a bit of stuff down here.
Good day.
Maybe it's just where the castle staff live. I don't think I'm supposed to be here.
Can't be here.
I'm leaving. I'm assuming I'm allowed to generally be around here, though. That looks like an important building. There's a guard. Oh, is this the barracks? Wait, what's downstairs? Mice! Okay, we found the little bastards. What do we do? Do we set the dog on them?
Come here.
Let's try setting the dog on them. No? Okay, then. Pretty sure I'm not supposed to, like, beat them up. Is that worth opening? Oh, for the lockpicks, yeah. And the money. Alright, back we go. Back we go. There's nothing particularly exciting. Unfortunately. Or is there? More guards. More guards.
Huh?
Yep, we're not supposed to be up there. Let's leave. Okay. That was just a bit of exploration. We found absolutely nothing of any value. There's horses to steal. I guess we just go back in and pour water down the fireplaces to get the mice. Which seems odd. You guys enjoying sitting out in the rain? I have stolen stuff. Someone's looking for me. We should go.
Good day to you.
I'm here for some horse tack. I hear you have something for me.
Christ, what kind of mess is this again? I've got the tack ready, but I've been ordered to show you our herring first. You can take him, they said. So kindly take a look at him in the stable here and tell me if you want him or not.
I do not. Pebbles is way better because I've got Pebbles upgraded. There is an upgrade for this horse as well, but we're sticking with Pebbles. There's just Courage, which is a difference.
I took a look at herring.
And?
A nice animal, but I'll keep my own.
Never mind looking a gift horse in the mouth, you flat out refuse to accept one. You're lost though, pal. But just having your own horse won't make a horseman of you.
I know how to ride. I'll take some advice though.
Well, I know the basics, but I wouldn't say no to some good advice.
That's wise.
Hey, Riddle.
The first thing is...
Good, thanks. How are you?
Pet him now and again when you're in the saddle. Then he'll be calmer, looser. Actually, best do that as soon as you mount him. Once you're mounted, don't drive him too much over tough terrain. He won't trot too good and he won't move too fast neither. After all, the roads ain't for show. And horses ain't stupid, mind. If you leave him standing around, he'll most likely go and find a place he likes. A trough where he can drink or maybe some pasture. So don't be surprised if you leave him alone and then can't find him afterwards.
All right, I'll bear that in mind.
And of course, the horse needs good kit, no more than yourself. Saddle, bridle, horseshoes. I've prepared some decent tack for you, so I don't get my arse whipped for not treating his lordship's honoured guest right. Mistakes don't go unpunished here. You can tack him up yourself, right?
Sure. Thanks.
Okay.
See you later, my friend.
Okay. I'm just going to be getting out this rain. You received the Wyland harness. Let's put... That's going to be under armour. Is it just come under horse armour? That would be amazing. It does. Right, there to sell. That, and that we move over. And then I think... We've already got a Prague saddle. So there's nothing better there. And the Sharikan bridle is... Let's have a look. Does it have a horsemanship thing? There's just weight. And the harness? I don't appear to have a harness, actually. Huh, okay, so we didn't have a harness. Nice. I've never seen one, actually. Are they optional? Maybe they're optional. Cool, well, we've got the horse fully kitted out now, so that's good. You're close to finishing the first Kingdom Come Deliverance and looking forward to this one. How have you liked the first one, then? I hope you've enjoyed it. I think it's a superb game. What am I carrying that weighs so bloody much? I think I stole that from the wedding, didn't I? It must be materials. It has to be in this. So there's 100 dried chamomile and 105 herb Paris. Let's put that on. 100. That's 10 kilos worth. Okay. Right. What else have I got? Is that it? Oh, I thought there was going to be loads in there. I'll keep the dried mint. We'll get rid of this stuff. This stuff needs drying if I can find somewhere. Quest, other. Ah, alright. There might be a lot of stuff in here that starts adding up in weight. Let's have a go with the cobbler's kit. Fix my burger's shoes. Oh, I didn't realise they were so badly off, actually. That's terrible. And the blacksmith's kit. Yeah, we'll do that. And the marksman's. Oh, I don't think I actually did that, did I? There we go. And the tailor's kit. No, we'll only do the stuff that's obviously part of the outfits. And it looks like there's quite a bit. There we go. Confirm that one. I must have... Ah, no, okay. No, those weigh nothing. And I've got the water for the Trotsky Devils. I don't really seem to have anything that weighs an awful lot. Unless I've got stacks and stacks of food. Maybe I should start throwing this stuff down. Where's drop? I don't need all this rotten bread and other stuff. Oh my god. Why did I pick up all those cabbages and stuff? I just don't know. I just don't know. Poppy seed... Oh, I got those from the thing. Nutrition plus 10. I'm going to eat one of those. Because they sound really nice. A roasted chicken leg. Roasted peas. I wouldn't have thought they went off. Smoked bomb. I could feed that to the dog, but screw it. A smoked cheese. A strong broth. This all, I think, came from the wedding and thereabouts, didn't it? Does wine go off? Maybe I spilt something in it. And I've probably got a stack of potions, which we don't need. Anyway, I've got the weight down a little bit, so that's sensible. I think having 3 lots of outfits. There you go. Does the horse start eating the apples? Because that would be awesome if that is the case. Yeah, I think they do. Trouble is, they've trapped me in here. I'm stuck. Shite. Come on. There we go. We're out. They looked like they were eating the stuff I threw on the floor, so that's kind of cool. Anyway, what were we doing? We were going to go looking for demons, I think. Do you think this game looks more polished? Hope the combat is easier. I will give you a warning that at the start of the game, the combat will probably feel harder. And that's let me get indoors somewhere, because this rain is deafening. That's no better. Oh, God, that's so much better, right? Okay. Yeah, at the start of the game, the combat will probably feel harder because you've got used to Kingdom Come 1 and you've got better at it and your stats are better on the character. That all gets reset here and the combat works ever so slightly differently. Block button's different for a start. It's all quite manageable, don't worry though. And as I've played and put time into it, the combat has got much easier as I've gone on. And overall, I think it probably works better than the first game. The Bathhouse owner, can we have a talk?
What do you want?
Do we have full services here? Do you know what?
I need a bath.
Certainly. My baths are at your service.
I'd like to get to know one of your pretty bath mates.
Great. But it'll cost you.
I don't haggle.
I'll gladly pay you.
All right,
that
then.
Just looks
Let's
mean.
get to it. Follow me.
3 hours. Henry, you stud. I haven't seen any raunchiness in this yet. I think there was more in the first game.
I always get hungry after a fuck like that. I'll go and find something to eat.
Okay. Wow. Well, that was more of a compliment than that lady at the wedding gave me. What's the dog seen? Maybe haggle and give more... Oh, no, there's an idea, actually, yes. We could haggle and give them a tip. That's not a bad idea at all. Escorts their hands to Nebakov. I think we'll do that in daylight. Have I got that right? I'm ready to have a beat. All that's left to do is set off with cape on and escort him safely to Nebakov. That's not... I don't think that's time sensitive. I hope it's not. Oh, that's the bathhouse we've just come out of. Okay. I need to go I guess we need to get into the next part of the castle then. It's an awesome looking castle, this. I tell you what, I do love these doors. They look like big oak doors, and the metalwork on them. I think that looks spectacular. We've already robbed her. So I'm looking for 5 fireplaces. Right, let's get the search on. Where does this take me to? So is this one? It says to do it at night.
Back to hell with you.
No, okay. No, okay. So I'm just going to do it any time of day. And do you know what? That might be the best thing. We'll just rush through and do this.
God bless you, sir.
5 fireplaces in the shape of a pentagram. I think that's awesome if they actually are. Yeah, confidence restored. Henry's feeling much happier about things now. Well, there's one. I'm guessing it's upstairs. There should be a fireplace pretty much in every major room, right? Oh. I have no keys for this. Henry, find it quick before somebody comes. I've got to be a bit careful doing that because we're in an area where people will be walking about. That looks extremely rich. Shut the door.
I have a job for you. At your service, Mom.
God, those voices. I thought they were just around the corner. There's nothing in here of any... Nothing of any special interest. You see, I can't resist doing a bit of thievery. It's just, oh. Right, let's try this one. We'll practice. It's a very hard. We'll give it a go. Hi, Phil. Did I get married in this? No. I don't know if there's an option to. It's too early in the game for that sort of thing yet. This one's much easier than that other very hard one I was doing. Oh, I nearly spoke too soon. I'll take the groschen. I don't know if stolen money gets tracked, whereas I know this stuff does. Okay. I mean, I was just looking for a fireplace. That was my excuse for going in there. Of course, I was just looking for a fireplace. Don't need to be going that way near the guards. That's a hard lockpick. But is anyone coming? Come on, we need the practice. Oh, so smooth. So smooth. Gotta say, the rooms do look fantastic. Someone's having a bath. No fireplaces.
Greetings, sir.
I mean, I'm sure there'll be someone... There will be a fireplace somewhere up this side of the tower, surely. Although she did say... Hang on, here's one. Is that... Sprinkle, okay.
Back to hell with you.
So I'm going in the right direction then. I mean, I'm just pouring water on a hot fire. I'm sure it's banishing mice. I really... I don't know what to think. Do we continue going up? Oh, hello. My good man. I was just about to go and open his chest up. Does this lead on anywhere in this direction? It does not. Try to drink the Quicksilver potion? Why? What's that one? Did I even pick a Quicksilver potion up? Oh, quick finger. Ah, sorry. Yes, I see what you mean. Oh, for doing that, doing those lock picks. I could have done that, couldn't I? Should have thought about that. Fireplace. That doesn't really count, does it? Do we want to do any alchemy? Don't think there's one in there either, is there? I should do a bit of alchemy now and again. Fireplace.
A little more here.
This seems like the craziest quest ever. It feels it's like such an odd thing to have put in. No fireplace. Easy lockpick. A military sword. A noblewoman's... Oh, I need that. And I'll take the badge. That is worth a fortune. I mean, at some point... No, I can't keep taking all the loot items because I can't carry the damn stuff. It's too heavy. Plus, I don't really need to at the moment. Money seems to be fine. Anything? Ooh, a painted die. It's worth a bit. What's that? One of the dice coloured using modern techniques that hide the attempt to load it. It's mine now. Nice! Thievery and a perk point. I should probably not be stood around exactly where I've just looted that from. So let's move on a little bit. We'll have a look at that in a minute at the perk point. We will. I want to get on with this before anyone comes. There's so many nice chests to open up here. And we're in. That's useful. Nothing else is. Maybe it's a quest to make you get to know the castle better. It could be that, but I think because we're getting this after we've already run around the entire castle to do stuff to save Sir Hans, I suspect it would have been more use had it come sooner. However, there might be something that leads on from it. We don't know. Thievery. 24. You can see. That is that my highest statted skill? It's easily higher than all the combat. 24. Houndmaster is fairly close behind, surprisingly. So you can see from that what I've spent my efforts on, can't you? I don't know what there is left. Mischief Artist. After successfully picking a lock or pickpocketing, you gain a bonus in thievery and a bonus in stealth for 2 minutes. If you're wanted for a crime, you gain +3 on strength and warfare for 2 minutes. You can tell which stolen items are considered stolen in the location you're in. The grey hand indicates those that are not considered stolen in this location. Such items can be sold to a merchant without worry. Okay. Useful. And Toolmaster. Your lockpicks will be more durable and last longer before breaking. If you still manage to break a lockpick, once you successfully overcome the lock, a lockpick will be returned to your inventory. I don't feel like I need that one. The Mischief Artist. That sounds quite good. I'm going to take that one. The Lawbreaker might be quite good. They all look useful. I was stressed as hell doing the Hands quest. That is very true. Oh, look.
Back to hell with you.
I hope Henry's counting exactly 9 drops of water. I'll just shut the door. Because we may as well do this. I'm sure later in the game there's going to be some really hard chests I need to open up. And having put the training in here will be fantastic practice for us. And it'll pay off. It's going to pay off. Oh, wow, I'm having that and that because they're worth a fortune. And one of those... Any more? I don't think I need the torch out, do I, really? Okay, I need one more. That's got a proper roof, so there might be some stairs going up. I need one more. No, there isn't. Not here, anyway. Crap. I was kind of hoping that would be it. I've not missed anything. Okay, then. I guess we better get searching. Yeah, we've done those. Alright, so where have we not been? There's nowhere down here, is there? This was the scribe's room, but had no... There is a fireplace. Did I do that one? I've done that one. I don't actually remember coming in here, so maybe I missed this. With a secret chest at the end. I've definitely not been in here. I can hear mice squeaking away everywhere, though. And a cool book. 2 cool books. And a very expensive nobleman's hat. See that hat? No, I was going to say I might want it for myself, but I'm pretty sure I've got something better. Bloody hell, this is very lax of me. I've missed so many cool things. Let me just double check that I have done this fireplace, right? Yeah, this one's been done. Wow, Henry's making so much noise charging around up here. Do you think the castle might get a little bit suspicious? I mean, all of a sudden, every room in the castle has been robbed. Just happens to coincide when this stranger was released from prison. Maybe a save would be in order? Might be. That's actually a very good idea. We've done quite a lot. Let's take a save your schnapps. Do we have a stolen one? We'll take a weak one. I'm going to have to start putting some of those potions on the horse, I think. Henry the Master Thief. A lot of people who play this game don't like the thieving side, that purely for playing in character. They don't think it would be... They don't feel like it's Henry's character to do this. Oh my god, the books are amazing. Oh, these are law books. Okay. Ye wicked blacksmiths. Right, let's just come out of that. And then... Ooh, oh, pay indulgence. I'm suddenly thinking, can I rob that? Because that would be absolutely full to bursting of loot. But no. That is a step too far. Stealing from the church. Oh, that's nice. A wooden rosary. Right, let's take a look at the books, because we can just quickly... it says law book, right? On probably most of these. Close. There we go. Scholarship going up. That's what we do this for. The Cat and the Poet. I've still not got used to holding down escape to get out of that. The Czech campaign to Lombardy. If these are proper history books, these will be really cool to actually read, but I'm not going to go through it now. Also, these are worth quite a bit. It's nice. Can we move these to the horse? That's a proper skill book. So we'll sit down and read that overnight, I think. It'll be stealth. Oh, is there any books on there? No. Nope, okay, I think I've had my fill out of this place. That was a nice room to have looted. Okay, so did I actually do a proper search of this? I do, I remember seeing the bath. Why did I not loot? Why did I not open these then? There must be a reason. I mean, law books. Why not? Anyone coming? I thought I saw another chest. I did. I mean, I'm sneaking whilst holding a torch. I don't think this is really going to protect me very much. They're going to find so much stuff on me if I get stopped. Lion perfume. Increases charisma by 4 for 4 minutes. If you use it in combination with another perfume. Oh, interesting. And a lousy gambler's die. A shoddy loaded die. It's quite noticeably unbalanced. Don't want that. I've got better stuff than that. I think there was a guard coming up the stairs when I was running through these earlier. There we go. We should be back as things are loading in. Just give everything a second just to catch up. I'll just letting people know to refresh if it's not working. That was... Hang on, we'll just get this going and then make sure everyone's back with us. Technical difficulties. Alright, folks, it looks like we're back. So let me just make sure that YouTube is responding. Twitch should be responding. Maybe it was all the theft and skullduggery, eh? Come on, YouTube. Yeah, we're back. Okay. Right, what an unfortunate time. So the stream PC, not the gaming PC, that had a blue screen of death. We'll talk about that more in a minute. And then had to restart. And of all the times, as it restarted, it installed a Windows update. Oh, God. Of all the times we could have done it. Anyway, the blue screen issue, that's something that's happened on that streaming PC 3 times now in the last fortnight. This is the first time when I've been streaming. I did make a change in the BIOS, I think, before I had the first one. And it was to do with one of the video card settings in there. I did it in preparation to see if it would work for when I change the video card in that. I'm going to roll that back and see if that stops it. But I am in the process of choosing a video card to go in there. I don't know if that's the problem. I kind of hope it is, because then I was going to change the card anyway, and its issue will be gone. But we'll have to wait and see. So sorry about that. We should be back. Which way was I going? I was going this way, and we found another chest. Right, we'll get this chest while we're on. If this destroys it, if this crashes again, we know it's the PC demons. And maybe what I really need to do is sprinkle a bit of water over the computer, because I've been told that works wonders for getting rid of demons. So I'll give that a try. That sounds like somebody right outside the door. Was I right? Yep, my ears did not deceive me. Okay. Yeah, so sorry for the break there. I'll try and put a timestamp on the stream after I've finished, and then so people watching it afterwards can notice to skip that part. Right then, we're on the process of looking for fireplaces. Did we go through there?
You're always welcome here, noble sir.
Thank you very much. I don't think it's that way, so I think there's only one more to do,
I
right?
apologize.
Well, at least she's talking to me. I think we did that one. We did the obvious easy fireplaces. There's one lurking somewhere. And that takes me out of this area, doesn't it? Yeah. So there's one in there. The hell was that? Oh, they're having fights down there. Right, then back on the trail of the demons, I think. That's also out there. But there isn't another... No, there isn't another door. So there's a way up to the tower somewhere down here, and I can't remember where exactly that was. There's also down. So is there not a big fireplace in the kitchen? Steal food. Oh, this counts? Oh my god, this counts as one. This doesn't look like a fireplace, does it? But, I mean, I guess that's what it is.
They won't be getting past this.
He says that with such conviction. Right, okay, so... I can't believe it was that. Anyway, it's fine. We went up and came back down. So I need to run over to the other place. Do you know what I am going to do first? Let's put the fighting stuff on. I want to go and have a look and see what that fight is all about.
You're not from here, eh? Around here, you need a light after
yeah,
dark.
sorry.
And lo, there was light.
I've got it. Cheeky bastard.
Well, that's no great loss. You didn't have much anyway.
Hans will start complaining. Where's that fighting arena at? I thought it was just down here, but is it actually over the other side?
What are you doing prowling about here?
That felt like someone was about to push me off the edge. Oh, I see. Right, Henry puts his hands on and looks over. That's actually really cool, but I honestly thought I was about to be yeeted off the top of the battlements there. That was terrifying. Yeah, I am back. Thanks. Thanks for sticking with me, guys. Technical issues. Hopefully there'll be no more today, but I need to keep an eye on that. And I will make the change back afterwards, and then we'll see what happens in the future. Lord Fluffy, hi. Just dropped by to say hello. Still watching your Mischief in Kingdom Come 2, although lately can't find enough time to do it live. I know the problem. I wish I had more time to watch other people's channels and streams and stuff. I used to watch quite a few, but time just has got away with me, unfortunately. It's so busy these days, but great that you can stop by, and I hope you manage to catch up at some point. We've had a lot of adventures in this game, and there's a lot more to come. Okay, so I don't know where that fighting arena was. Maybe it was just those two guards going at it for a bit of practice. We're in the process of trying to banish mice by, get this, sprinkling water on fireplaces, because apparently that stops them. It's a nice touch with the battlements. It is, but a bit of warning would have been really nice. So this counts. Now we know.
I hope I'm doing this right.
We know that this counts as a fireplace. That's cool. So do we go down? There's down and up. We'll go down first and see if there's anything down below. That should lead out to the castle, yeah? Yeah, that's good. Where's that one? That's another part of the... Oh, this looks like a different door. Where is this? Are we in the dungeons? There's certainly no shortage of mice. Ah, okay. It looks grim, doesn't it? Game does look beautiful, though. I like the torture tools in there. That looks horrible. But the doors look so good, so authentic. Where the hell does this go? I feel like I am a long way underground. Unless this was... Is this the secret entrance? What the hell? The miller told us, I think, of a secret I can't activate that door. I wonder if that's part of a story quest. I wonder if that leads out into the world. Maybe it's been put in here for a DLC at some point. Holy shit, this is... What is that? Oh, it's the bottom of a well? Is there anything dropped down the well that we need to be aware of? There's a torch. We don't really need a torch. How awesome is this, though? Was there another platform? Sorry, another passageway off here? No, it broke up there, and that just goes around. I wonder if that's the other door that the miller was talking about, and he just... No, there's got to be something down there. I feel like I am deep underground here. Otherwise, that well wouldn't work. That's amazing. A very sneaky hidden passage. For the moment, it looked like Diablo 2 in first person. Have I played Diablo 2? I don't think I've played Diablo 2. I've played a lot of Diablo 1. A little bit of Diablo 3, none of Diablo 4. Right, nice. So if any quests refer to anything like a hidden passageway under Trotsky Castle dungeons, now we know exactly where that is. I think that's a fantastic touch that's been put in there. And I hope there's something that we can do with it later. Right, so that came in. There's upstairs. Is there a fireplace this way? This... Oh, this looks dangerously dangerous to me. What's through here? I need to make sure... This is the Armory. Right, we're having a look in there. In a minute. Is there a door out the other end of this? There is not. Cool. Right, let's go and get those chests. I need to leave the dog on guard duty outside, I think. Now you're imagining a quick escape from the castle, going down the rope in the well and out the door. That sounds very cinematic. That could be a thing. What could possibly go wrong that we need to make such an escape? Oh, have I missed it? No, we're good. Don't want to... A Norman saddle. That looks awesome. Slightly raised cantle. Extends the horse's carrying capacity only modestly, but the effect on its speed is also known. Oh, it doesn't sound that good, actually. But that looks good. We'll take that stuff. I don't want to foul shit. Right, let's go and help ourselves. Put these on the horse. We'll definitely put these on the horse. Armor. Yeah, let's get rid of some of this stuff. Spectacles. There, this stuff here. Remastered Diablo 2 is great. People used to say Diablo 2 was probably the best one in the series. Diablo 1 is one of the very few games that I have spent an all-nighter on. Sketch a broad longsword. Oh, that might be useful. I went through to one of my mates' houses and we played it from about 6:30 in the evening till 6:30 in the morning. It was a full session and we didn't finish it either. A weapon stub. I don't think I need weapon stubs. I'm pretty sure. How many more of them can I get out? I found the armory. This is fantastic. Ordinary sword guard. I'm going to put these materials on the horse to get them out of the way. What's in there? Long range arrow. This is where all the cool stuff happens. What's in there? Linen and sheepskin. I mean, I am truly cleaning the bloody castle out here. A weak painkiller brew. That looks like gunpowder. That looks like a miniature version of the thing they used to blow up the walls at Helm's Deep with. Cabbage, fine wine, rubbish. Equip those on the horse and watch carrying capacity. I will do it once they're no longer stolen, I think. What's a sewing needle? A secondary product of hay drying. Eh? Am I missing a reference? Needle in a haystack? Not sure about that one. What have we got? Nice archery target. Can't pick up those. Well, Frankfurt steel sounds like it might be useful. And once we get out of here, we can transfer these things into the stash for later. On Bergov Knight Shield. I will leave it. Charcoal and cobwebs. Nice. Okay, we've had a good go through there. Let's just put that stuff on the horse. I feel like I'm pushing my luck carrying such things. What about the fancies? Oh, I must have moved that already. Books. We shall quickly read those. And stick them on the horse as well. The horse is just like a massive... Oh, let's learn that. The broad longsword. Is it good? It's worth 2.8k. That's got to be pretty good. Slash damage 158. Cowskin, a pear sword pommel, an ordinary sword guard. The Frankfurt steel that we've just nicked. Excellent. Okay. That might be something. And I've got some crafting skills now as well. So, or perks, I should say. We might be able to make something good when the time comes for that. Anyway, what was I talking about? Reading? Stealing? I can't remember. I've been distracted. There are always demons in locked chests in the armory. Place needs to be checked properly. Exactly! The demons must be getting in from somewhere. In fact, we've ruled out most of the locked chests as a source of demonic portals, but there might be a few more, so we best be safe. Just in case everyone's wrong about the fireplaces. Time for a drink while we work. Thieving generates quite a thirst, I think. Oh, okay. So have we got choice of 2 directions here? There's a few choices. Well, before we go up, let's finish this level. Oh, there's 2 ways up as well. Right, that's out. Okay, let's start here. I wonder who lives behind the green door. Fireplace.
That should do it.
We're only on 2 out of 5. So far we found like a secret compartment under the dungeon. Who the hell? Someone's drying up a saw? Is this a torturer's chamber? It's a mighty book, is that? Is there no one in bed or anything? Oh, right, there's a guy just down here. Okay, I'm glad I came and checked. I could knock him out. Not quite sure what he's doing there. Does this come down? This is from the other end of this room. Okay, I know where we are now. Good. So let's carry on going up. We must be getting through these. So before we go up, we'll go through these 3 rooms. Ooh, hello. Burgrave Hashek of Kozel. It's not worth it. It's not worth the risk when there's people around. However, once we're through... Someone in bed here? Anyone guarding the place? Nope, right, it's mine then. We better not forget to do that bit.
Do it.
I know, loads of staircases. At some point, I have to find my way out of here as well, which is going to be the trickier thing, I think. Oh, there is a guy right there. Okay. There's always someone spoiling my fun. It wouldn't surprise me if I've already cleaned this place out anyway. I do need a cow skin for making that sword. I should be able to get them anywhere, but just in case we can't. I know, I'm taking the risks. I said I wouldn't take the risk. A Master's Studies. I think I've done that one. Thievery 25. Right, there's someone in here, so we won't do this.
That should do it.
There's one more. So this side seems far easier to find. There'll be something up the top of the stairs. I don't know why these people just stand there. I guess there's no bed in here for her, so maybe she has nowhere to sleep. Right, we've done a complete circuit of this bit. Next. I don't remember seeing any fireplaces on my way up this tower. And that worries me slightly. There might be one in Guard Thomas's room. Sorry, Captain Thomas's room. Oh, I was totally disrespecting him then. I mean, he's ill. It's a chapel, though, so... Did we do that one? This has been a fantastic opportunity to completely loot the castle, hasn't it? Stealth has gone up. Oh, should I be doing those in stealth? Does it make a difference? What do we get? We've got surprise attack. If you hit someone who doesn't know of your presence with a ranged weapon, your target will suffer a combat. That's quite nice, actually. I might take that, because when we sneak up on bandit camps, we just need to go into stealth, and we get that bonus. The escape artists, they'll give up searching for me sooner. That also sounds useful, and it's required for escape artists too, so I might take that. If you're not wearing heavy armor, you can... No. Natural camouflage. Dirty... No. Fleeting shadow. If you want it for a crime, you gain a +3 stealth bonus and +2 on agility and vitality, making it easier to escape. I'm going to take escape artist. I think that's more important than surprise attack. It's not often we get to surprise attack. I think I'll save that one for later. Have you met our Lord and Saviour save potion? It probably would be wise. There's no fireplace in this guy's room. No wonder he's not very well. I could rob him. I could knock him out. I could kill him. Has he got anything on him? He doesn't need that. I don't know what that is. He's having a really bad day, isn't he? Did I do that? Right, no one's going to come and see him, and he's not going to wake up, so I don't need to worry about shutting the door. Taking some monstrous risks now. I'm getting way too cocky. Oh. Done it. A king's die, an anointed head. Right, I don't know how good those are. I haven't really figured that out yet. Right, the good news is we've done with this bit. The bad news is we didn't find the last fireplace, so off we go again. There's going to be a collective scream at about dawn when everyone wakes up and finds out that all their stuff has gone. About the same time as Henry and Hans are riding out the castle gate. Maybe, do you think the fireplace does a quick save? Let's see. The Demons of Trotsky, that was saved at 15:57, which was 30 minutes ago. So no, they do not. So that's a good point, because I'll have no idea which ones I've done and which ones I haven't. So we will take a save at this point. What does Fox do? It's nourishment. Increases speech by 3. Increases your reading speed for a day. That's actually not bad. I'll take another one of these. Why the heck did they carry the sick guy all the way up to that tower? I think it's so he could be closer to God when he died. I think that was the logic behind the story. If you can call it logic. Did I get all of these? There isn't one in here. Pretty sure I did. I just need to make sure there isn't a door off somewhere that I've missed. That's sprinkled. I think that's the only one. We did that one, yeah? Yeah, we did that one. She's still stood in the corner. Okay, we can work our way backwards. It's all right. We can figure out what we've missed. Well, there's 3, and we know the 4th one is downstairs in the kitchen. So, oh, unbelievable! It was there. Right. Was there a reason why I didn't get this one? So the chamberlain is over there. Let's go racing across. I vaguely remember where he is. He's upstairs. King's die, 13%, 19, 22, 25, 13. So it's more likely to roll 3 and 4. 2, 3, and 4. Unlikely to be a 6. Not great for 5s. Okay. Well, there are purposes for that if you're trying to get a streak, aren't there? I love following we've got a homing beacon. Oh, it's a hard lockpick to go through. That is no problem for a man of my means. I mean, the sensible thing would be to wait till daylight and then go into his room to see him. Doesn't want to talk. Right. Do you think... Screw it. If he won't wake up to talk, he's not going to wake up when I pick his chest, is he? Yeah. Not that exciting, sadly. Nutmeg. That would be worth a bit in this day and age. Okay, we're done. What we're going to do is we're going to go... I think that woke him up. Yeah, someone's looking for me. It's time to leave. We go sleep. Right, we sleep by... Oh, no, I've gone the wrong way, I think. Where's my bed? Oh, God, it's not even outside the castle. I thought it was outside this bit.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you.
It's in here, right? Sleep and save. Okay, what we do is we open this. Actually, we go to the horse and we transfer all the stolen stuff. And we put it in the stash, because I'm fairly certain once in the stash it's safe. But I'm not 100% on that, so... Okay, that's okay, is it? Right. Brilliant. Player, let's drop off. What's moved? Transfer item. Why are they barking? Should I shut the door? Am I in trouble? Put a torch in there. I don't need to carry all those around. Just, they come in and just see me putting this, emptying this massive sack of goodies into the chest. Oh, I love this game. Right, the food we don't care about. I will put the potions in. I'm not going to get caught with anything. I have a feeling, though, they actually do go through. We'll put that one away because it's red. I don't need to worry about that. They do go through your chest. We saw at the mill. Do you remember at the mill? That miller's wife? She went... I'll put all that in as well. She went through my chest when something went missing, but she didn't find whatever she was looking for. Oh, God, I got quite a few of those things. Right, excellent. That is some work well done. Let's read and then sleep. That is a very good night's work there. Books. Let's study some of that. It's going to take 4 hours. My energy's going to be knackered afterwards. Right, we do that much, and then we get an hour's sleep. And then we get up, and everyone will be awake by then. Right, yeah, we get an hour's sleep. You improved stealth. Stealth is always worth improving. And this also is a good hard save as well. So we'll definitely do that. 2 hours? Do you know what? Why not? Why not? We deserve a lie-in after that night's work banishing demons. And banishing loot and swag. Alright, let me go find the chamberlain because he's probably up and about now. Have I got the torch out? Is it? It is, it's that one. Right, he's upstairs somewhere. He is right above me. Up, 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 up. He is... Heading this way rapidly.
I took care of those demons. They shouldn't be a problem anymore. I've still got chills down my spine thinking about those screams.
Hopefully things will quieten down again for a while. Most importantly...
I decided to help Ossiner as well. I can still smell that stench everywhere.
He got you too, did he? He tries that prank on all the newcomers to the castle.
You knew? Why didn't you warn me?
I wouldn't want to spoil his fun.
Anyway,
Joker, eh?
the job is done.
Trotsky Castle, held by Sir Otto von Berghoff, Lord of Billin, Royal Chamberlain of the Kingdom of Bohemia, Chairman of the Provincial Court, Member of the Crown Council, Magistrate of the Peace, Burgrave of Prague, thanks you.
It was a waste of time. Oh, I was happy to help. We'll have a look, Michael, see how much groschen I've got now. I should have quite a lot.
I didn't fight Lucifer like Sir Otto, but even so, the demons should leave you alone. I'm glad I could help.
And I'm glad that all I have left to deal with this month is fixing the stairs, the sedilia, and checking all the chimneys.
You've got a lot to do.
There's always something to do at a big castle like this. Also, don't think you can continue to move freely about the castle. You are hereby stripped of that privilege.
Bastard.
Nevertheless, since the minions of hell didn't reach the castle's coffer, nor did they cut into our profits, you deserve a reward. God be with you.
To be honest, I mean, I got a golden cup and a golden chalice. Very much like the ones I stole. I think I'm one of the minions of hell, to be quite honest. I need to leave this place before I get into major trouble. Anyway, Groshen, let's have a look. He is rather rude. He goes from... The guy's got a fantastic voice. That voice actor is perfect for that part. He's playing someone who's coming across as an evil bad guy, I guess. But he's such a good voice. I wish I had a voice like that. Okay, we're looking for... Other. Groshen. 11,000. Very, very nice. Let me go and see if I can craft this fancy new longsword. So, let me see what it's going to require. Where's the anvil at in here? Oh, it's there. Right, so we can make... So that thing does 137 slash, 130 stab, whereas this one is considerably better. We might not be able to use it straight away. So I need a cow skin, 2 iron, 3 Frankfurt steel. The pear sword pommel might be the problem, because I don't think I've got that. Actually, let's see if he sells them.
What will it be, sir?
Show me your...
Right, so we're looking for materials. He doesn't. He has the Frankfurt steel if I need it. And he sells Toledo steel, which I've been led to believe is quite rare. He has 0 money. I must have cleaned him out over something.
What can you do, sir? Maybe next time, then.
His attitude, I don't know. He sounds like he's being sarcastically polite. Let me have a look. I can't even sell this stuff, unfortunately. Farmer Matthews pitchfork. There's got to be a quest behind that. We're looking for materials, aren't we? Antler shards. Coin sword pommel. Does it say pear? We can't do it anyway, so we'll not worry about it. And we have the 3 Frankfurt steel. That sucks. That sucks. Okay. What I might do is just buy those steels off him. So I don't know if they're hard to come by later on.
I'll have a look at the...
So we'll buy that. And steel should be fine. We'll buy that. And haggle. What are we buying? What are we buying? Buying 40. Is this even worth haggling over?
Well...
That'll do.
Aye, You're convinced.
That'll do. All
Glad
right.
to be of help to you, good sir.
So we're not building ourselves any long swords today, sadly. We need to go see Hans and say, let's go. And Hans isn't here. Of course he's not here. Let's take a look at the quests then. We've got to do... Oh, escorts to Hans, right. He's waiting at the gate. Maybe I'm a little late.
Good to see you.
Do we need a wash? We don't. I'd say we completed the
Good day.
Good day.
castle quite well, I think.
Well, shall we set off for Nebakov? I don't think I could tolerate another day under one roof with that idiot Schomburg.
Who's Schamberg? I don't think I've spoken to him.
What then? Has the water sprite been up to his mischief again?
Oh, you could say that.
Ah, fuck him. We're here on account of von Bergov. I have a feeling he won't be giving him a pat on the back either for the way he treated us.
Oh, it must be the
I
chamberlain.
suppose you're right. But I won't be fucking humiliated. A jump-top tosser like that isn't going to get high-handed with the Lord of Perkstein.
I agree. Although, the Lord of Perkstein can also act pretty haughty at times.
Look, I know I behaved like an idiot, but
Without anyone noticing. Exactly.
Do we want to do that? No, we don't. I think that's
don't worry
romance.
about it. It's water under the bridge.
I'm in your debt. Talking of debts, there's one more we need to settle. Both of us. That herb-woman, Bohemia, really helped us after that ambush. If it hadn't been for her, we wouldn't have survived.
Aye. You're right.
I gave her my word. And the word of a noble must be kept, as we both know.
Don't worry about it. I took care of it on behalf of both of us.
You did?
Henry to the
My
rescue.
word, Henry. You are a true Bellator. Only half by birth, but your heart is filled with blue blood.
Thanks, Hans.
How is she getting on, actually? I hope she hasn't had any trouble on account of us.
Not on account of us, no. But... well, it's a complicated story. And not a pleasant one.
Jesus. I'm sorry to hear that. But right now, I'm not in the mood for sad stories. You can tell me another time, but now Nebakov awaits us. It's high time we set out so we can get back before nightfall. Carpe diem.
I'm ready.
Let's mount up then.
Off we go.
What are you whistling for?
Horse. Here she is. Pebbles. There we go, Pebbles. See, I was loyal. I kept Pebbles. Follow Hans.
It's nice to be out under the open sky. I was feeling really cramped in those gloomy corridors up there. But I can't deny, this is a real fucking castle. I've never seen anything like it before. Perkstein is just a little fortress in comparison. Von Bergov certainly knows how to make an impression.
Well, it didn't look so great from inside that dungeon. That's a view I hope I won't be seeing again.
I couldn't agree more.
Okay, are we gonna go at this speed and have bits of small talk all the way? Because it's a long way.
This place makes me feel queasy. Memento mori. I could have croaked here and gone off to join my old man in eternity. God rest his soul.
Henry is never late, nor is he early.
So, son, what great deeds have you achieved in life? And I'd have to tell him, well, Pa, I fucked everything up royally, and then they hanged me for poaching. Christ on a stick. I can't have that. When I go into the next life, I need to have something better to tell. A whole lot better.
Well, you'll be telling him how you put a stop to the war in the land, saved King Wenceslas, and brought peace to the people.
That doesn't sound too shabby. Only how to actually achieve it.
The riding looks and sounds really, really good, doesn't it?
Damn it. I need to get my mind on other things and get the feeling I'm living. Let's really spur these horses on, eh? What'd you say?
How can I refuse you anything?
There's a junction beyond Troskovitz with a roadside chapel. Whoever reaches it first wins. So,
deal.
Get ready. Forward!
Quick!
Aha! The only problem
Give it
is
all you've got.
I don't know where I'm going. We'll stay on the road. Or should we just... Let's go off-road. I don't know if going off-road burns through your horse's stamina more.
Quick!
I'm not sure if I'm supposed to go on the road and we get bits of chatter, but I'm assuming that this is the right way because I'm aiming towards this. Hebble's stamina seems to be doing a... Oh, shit. That was perfectly placed.
Quick!
Pebble's stamina is doing a whole lot better than when we went through that sodding horse race. I was tempted to knock that guy over. Okay, roadside chapel is that thing there, right?
Whoa!
Oh, it wasn't far behind.
Christ, yeah. Oh, I needed that. My head feels a lot clearer now.
I'm glad to hear it.
Thanks for riding with me, old pal. I'll even forgive you for having the audacity to beat me, blacksmith's boy. And I'll even reward you for your horsemanship. After all, the lords of Perkstein don't neglect their loyal subjects.
I just improved horsemanship. Cool. You've got a lot of money. We'll just say thanks.
Thanks. A generous master is a good master. That's a piece of blacksmith's wisdom.
And a satisfied escort is a good escort. That's a noble's wisdom.
Very true.
I can't disagree. So, what now, Hans?
Like I say, I can see everything clearer now. And the thing that's clearest to me is I won't be trifled with anymore. I'm the Lord of fucking Perkstein. Let everyone know who they have the honor of addressing.
I'm with you on that, noble sir.
Splendid. So, forward to Nebakov. The sooner we get that out of the way, the sooner we can finally start dealing with more important matters.
They've definitely got a bit of a bromance going on there, haven't they? Could do with a bandit ambush on the road, I think. I think we just ride this bit out. So what are you guys thinking of the game so far? I've played it now for about 53, 54
we turn right
hours.
Here.
Your knowledge of these parts is impressive.
Don't worry. I spent some time in the local forest, so I know my way around. Soon the path will turn sharply and head down a steep hill. So be careful your horse doesn't stumble. And by the way, there won't be time for it now, but near Nebakov there's this nice marsh where wild boar go to wallow. A good spot. Tried and tested.
Have you forgotten your last encounter with a boar?
Don't be so discouraging. I've learned a thing or two since then, and I won't let any swine catch me off guard.
Oh, we can fast travel then. Nice, okay. That's good. Nebakov Fortress. The label was mismatched on the map there. I guess it doesn't matter.
We're here. What now, Sir Hans?
Now, I expect someone will come to greet us. And hopefully not like they did in Trotsky.
Hey, so Yaromir don't receive visitors. You'll have to leave.
I beg your pardon. See to it that he receives me immediately.
Can't be done. Sorry about that.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Lipa, and I am here with a message from Lord von Berghoff. So get to it. And if you keep me waiting here much longer, you'll be sorry.
Please be patient for a while, sir.
My word. You've got a sharp tongue sometimes. But what if he won't receive us?
He will. Just wait and see.
We'll scale the walls and take the place by storm if he won't receive us. Enjoying the story pack?
Sir Yaromir will be here any moment.
Not so much the side quests. The side quests are there. They add a bit of interest to the game and stuff to do, but also help level up the other skills.
The Lord Jesus Christ be praised.
Forever and ever.
Please excuse our precautions, gentlemen. These are evil times. Well then, Yaromir of Nebakov at your service. And whom do I have the honor of welcoming to my humble seat?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I am honored,
It's a
Sir
sodding
Yaromir.
big mace.
Sir Otto von Berghoff asked me to convey to you his cordial greetings, and to parley with you in the matter of the security of this domain.
Certainly, certainly. These are troubled times indeed. Please accept my hospitality, sir. You're surely thirsty after your journey, and you'll have greater comfort in the tower.
An excellent idea. If I may ask that our horses may not be neglected either.
Pelzel, you heard his lordship.
But I've already got 15 animals to deal with. Why doesn't Hurtle do it?
Hurtle has other duties. Stop griping and get to it.
15 horses? My word, sir. You must be doing all right for yourself.
Not entirely. But fortune smiled on me for once at least.
On me too, one could say. I suppose she's doing the rounds in these parts. So, tell me, sir, how did you achieve what you have?
Well, it's a long, complicated story. But I'm guessing von Berkhoff didn't send you here to find out how well off I am. Or did he?
No, he didn't. I apologize, Sir Yaramir. So, let's proceed to the real reason he sent us. Henry, be prepared. I won't keep Sir Yaramir very long.
Certainly.
Michael, you take Henry here under your wing and make sure he's well taken care of.
Certainly. Henry, eh? Michael's my name, and I welcome you to our little place. It's not the fanciest fortress ever, but you know, I like it here. It serves us well. How was your journey? All good?
He's very polite, isn't he? Lord Fluffy, you think it looks like a natural addition to Kingdom Come 1? Just as it should. It does seem to flow on quite nicely. Hey Pan, welcome back. I think a few people enjoying watching it, but it's not quite their sort of game. That's cool. That's absolutely fine. Some games are like that, more fun to watch than to actually play. Yeah, I am. You know how much of a fan of the first one I was. I was so worried, and this still might be the case because the game might let us down further in, but it doesn't feel like it is so far. I was so worried that this was going to be a letdown after the hype that was built up and the expectations from the first game. But so far, it's just good. It's just good.
The journey was all right, but monotonous. I'm rattled from riding, and my arse hurts.
Well, I'm sure you're glad to be at the end of your ride, eh? You'll get some rest here. I'll see to that. But I must say, my throat is dry. And maybe yours too, eh? Come along with me. We'll soon fix that. I'll make you feel at home and we can have a chat. As
All
I
these guys
said,
have got hammers.
the fortress may be small, but the work never stops. Right now, we're repairing the fortifications down there, so don't get under the lad's feet. But you can drop in on Pelzel and check how he's looking after your horses. We're rolling some dice, eh? We've got none of guesswork, so don't all be shy. Invite him to play if he finds himself at a loose end. At least he'll show you how your betters play.
Right you are, Michael. You can rely on me.
And you, Urtul, have you got shit for brains? You've got a guess,
dog.
for fuck's sake.
I'm sorry, Michael. I didn't know.
Shut your gob and attend to your duties.
Right, I'm going.
So you've heard then. I hope you won't disappoint Svert and pass some time with him.
Sure.
I'd love to have a game.
Glad to hear it. You're a good lad. I can tell just by looking at you. Zwerk has some polished badges. I'm sure he'd love to take a look at yours. You'll find him over there at the table. He's there pretty much all day. I'll keep telling him. Your arse will wear a hole down the ale one day, and you'll fall down in it. Dice and all. But now to the important business. There's a bite to eat on the table and something to wash it down with, so help yourself.
Hurry off the food. Oh, I should have eaten at the castle.
Happy to chew the fat. I'm sure you've got loads of stories.
Get to know. Oi, dog, get out of the sodding way. Hang on, what else do we get on here? A chicken bone. A cooked onion. I'm not eating a cooked onion. Let me get the cheese as well. Right then, where's the dog at? Has he just gone? I was going to feed him a chicken leg.
Loose end, sir?
Here, you little bastard.
Dice will help.
Look what I have for you.
Oh, there's a roast piglet going off. There you go. Right, let's sit. Let's do this properly, like civilized people, shall we? We'll take some food. We will take... The beers aren't going off, which is nice. What else do we need to eat? Cheap wine. Cheese, that might just overdo things a bit. Let's eat 11 of these apples. How badly... Oh. Apples, cheese, bread, beer. I mean, that's not a bad combination. I mean, that is kind of a lot of apples, but we'll take it. We don't need the beer at that point.
I heard Lord von Berghoff himself sent you. So, what has he sent you with?
Call Mutt and tell him to stay, otherwise they'll shout the whole dice game. Okay, I might need to worry about that, thanks. He wanted to see Henry's polished badger. Is that what they call it these days? A polished badger? I think he said badges, but I might have been wrong. Get me badger out.
That's for their lordships to know. Not me.
Aye. No one tells us commoners anything. Typical lords. But you must have heard something. You know how it goes. You've got ears, ain't you?
They all sound like Cockney geezers, which makes me a bit suspicious. Don't give away information, Henry, not for free. Everything has a value.
I've got ears, but I don't crouch at keyholes.
All right, I didn't mean to offend you. Tell me one thing, though. Why didn't von Berghoff send one of his own instead of some Lord of Perkstein and his escort?
Well, I suppose he wanted to show respect to Lord Yaramir. So he didn't send just anyone.
Ah, the way of the nobles. Not something I know much about, but you do, it seems. So your master, Lord Capon of Perkstein, is somehow significant.
Very significant.
One of the most significant in the Kingdom of Bohemia.
Well, you're lucky you're with him. Look who I'm serving. And you're his, what, page, servant?
His escort. I give advice when he asks for it. But mostly I take care of his security.
Fair enough. I get it. I used to travel with Lord Yaramir, but he barely travels these days, so I don't get out much.
Lord Capon is always getting up to something.
Well, I envy you a bit. But hey, we've had a nice chat. And since you're here, what would you say to a bit of a friendly duel?
Always.
You've got time to kill, and me too. Let's do something to shorten it. We can do something dignified. We'll clash arms for the glory of our masters. You for yours, me for mine.
I accept.
I accept your offer. I'd fight for Lord Capon any time and any place.
Then you're the right man in the right place. Get your kit ready, and we can get stuck in.
Let's just fight. There is something I'd like to ask, actually. Yeah, a lot of horses. Is 15 a lot of horses? I wouldn't have thought that was especially a lot for a lord of a castle. He's going to have a retinue of soldiers that have to ride out, so... 15? Dunno.
I don't want to pry, Michael, but Sir Yaramir said he had some luck with horses. That sounds interesting.
Nothing interesting about it. His lordship's affairs are a long story, and a dull one at that.
Well, if there's one thing Lord Capon taught me, it's that noblemen's affairs are never dull.
If you insist, well, you're in for a disappointment. There's nothing interesting about it. Sir Yaramir had these relatives, and they died, God rest their souls, and his lordship inherited some land, but they couldn't give it to him or something, so they gave him horses instead, to make up the amount owed. See? Complicated and dull, but all above board.
No, you were right. That's nobleman's business for you.
They
Just
died.
so.
The thing is, whenever Henry comes back and someone says, how were the people you went to see? And he says, well, they died. We know Henry had a hand in it, right? Every time.
Let's do it, Michael.
You don't have to ask twice. We've got some blunt old weapons for practice here, so we'll use them. We don't want to hack each other to pieces, do we?
That's sensible.
We'll do it in a little courtyard behind the gate. Tell me what weapon you want, and we'll get cracking.
So we'll go for a long sword. I would like to try and work these other ones up. No, we'll go for the long sword.
Give me a long sword.
You must fancy yourself a master swordsman. I can't wait to see what you can do with it. Give me a moment. I'll put my gear on.
Here we go.
Nebakov! Fight for us, Michael!
Oh, wow, he didn't even see me coming.
Dying. You think we'll have to repair it, eh?
Sit! I've been waiting for you.
Ah! Oh, I blocked that, bastard.
Show what you're made of.
Take a swing. That was the one. The Master Strike.
What the?
Oh, nice. I'm liking these Master Strikes. I'm going to time it right.
Nebakov!
I hope nobody gets badly wounded.
Take a swing. We get him? We got him. We got him. I was about to do another combo on him then.
An honourable.
Yeah, I'd say. I haven't had such a good stretch in a long time.
Lord Capon's honour has been defended.
That it has. Didn't expect you to take me down like that. All honour to you, Henry. Here you go. Something to remember Nebakov by on your journeys with Sir Capon. You won fair and square.
What do we get?
If you're feeling a bit sore,
Ooh.
go and see Clara. She'll be in that house beneath the smithy beyond the gate, I reckon. She'll be happy if you show her where it hurts. I might have said this already, but if you've got nothing on your plate, you can have a game of dice's work, or try Pelzel in the stables. I'm sure he'd love to show you how we hold races to pass the time. And if you want to train some other battle skills, you can practice archery with Mark. I reckon you'll find him on the gate.
Mark is a fantastic name for an archer. We will definitely go and have a word with Mark, I think.
Excuse me.
We were supposed to be using
It
blunt
happens.
weapons, weren't
Just
we?
watch where you're going next time.
So now I need to fix that. So there's a few things to do. They left me with the common longsword. I may as well sharpen that. And then we can sell it. Oh, that's why they said it was blunt, I guess. Nice, we can see. Oh, it's a shame it goes in stages where it's so visible. Can't actually see the sparks coming off that anymore because of the light. I'd love it if you could see like some sort of indication of how much more work it needs to fix up. Going a really hard angle on that one. I guess it just needs a lot of work.
All right.
Nope, that one's done. I got myself a free longsword. It's not bad either. The broadsword's fine. You're still suspecting foul play. They're a bit too friendly. Maybe we've just met too many unfriendly folks and it's actually just, we're not used to it.
At your service. Leave that door alone. Well, you know business
Right,
here.
I'm not in. It's okay. We're done. We're done.
Well, it's nice to meet someone from the trade. I'm also a blacksmith.
Is that so? Good lord, I wouldn't have expected that. You must have had a slice of luck to be hanging out with nobles. Me and my brother wanted to get out of the smithing trade, but something always brought us back. I'm Steer. Pleased to meet you, sir.
Henry.
Should we go house trade?
How's trade? The plates here. Is that your work?
Oh, I wish. If I could make stuff like that, me and my brother wouldn't be stuck here. We just keep it in good nick. Mend it when the lads get it beat up, which they do all the time.
Tell me about it. I've straightened bent nails and knives and saws till I couldn't see straight. Folks don't take care of things, and then they're surprised.
You took the words out of my mouth. Then it's work from dawn to dusk, day in, day out. And if you saw the work waiting for me down below and in the tower, no end to it.
Hold on. I'll go down there and help you out. The work will go faster with an extra pair of hands.
No, don't go anywhere. What I mean is, thanks for the offer. But we can't have a guest working here, can we? And besides, you get in the way down there. They're working on the fortifications. Better go and play dice with Twerk or something. Make the most of your free time till your lord gets back.
All right. Whatever you say. I just wanted to help.
Oh, I know you did. But I can manage by myself. Really. Let's leave it at that.
Now they've got me curious. I'm going to go and have a look at the fortifications. There's a little bit of Fritz in all of NPCs. I know. It's so funny when a game uses the same voice actor over and over for different parts. Yeah, it definitely sounds a bit sus. You like the little birds on your outfit. You know, until you said that, I hadn't noticed the birds on the outfit. They look spectacular on his hood, right? They do look really, really nice. No wonder this is a high charisma hood. That would have been a nice piece of work. But I hadn't noticed till you mentioned it. I tell you, I don't have an eye for cosmetic things. I don't notice decorations and stuff up anywhere generally. And I totally overlooked that. Yeah, really pretty. They look like they might be doves, looking at the beak and the head shape.
You said you have a brother.
Aye, they call him Bull. The poor bloke tries hard enough, but he ain't got the knack. So he just helps out where he can. Or he does any work that's needed. He's working below on the fortification repairs right now. He'd be better off learning a different trade. But times is hard. This way, at least we're together. That's the main thing. Have you got anyone next to you on life's journey?
The war took my parents. I was left alone.
Sacre. I'm sorry to hear that. I don't know what I'd do if I lost my brother. He may be a bit simple, but he's kith and kin. Oh well. At least you've got your lord, eh? What's he like, actually?
He's a bellend. They're very interested in hands, aren't they? I suppose it's not unusual. There's something going on here, but I mean, this guy seems friendly enough. I mean, it's not like a lot of games where people might as well have bad guy tattooed across their forehead because their mannerisms are so spiteful and nasty. He is frivolous and moody.
Moody and frivolous, with a taste for wenches and booze. And it's always me who pays for his cock-ups.
He's got you well trained.
And what's your lord like?
My lord doesn't like it when folks talk about him behind his back. Better leave it at that. I reckon it's time I got back to work. Farewell.
You don't have anything to sell? I can't talk to him anymore. So that's done. I was hoping to like... Oh, I can rob. I don't want to rob. Can we actually... Oh.
Quality armor. And lots of it. The Lord clearly doesn't skimp on his men's kit.
I was going to see if we can buy some stuff. This, it's not worth a whole lot. A broad axe. Bardishes. An open bassinet. That might actually be better than what I've got. I need to check. It looks like an awesome pizza oven does that. We're going to get into the subject of food again, I can tell. Okay, I'm kind of stuck in here now. He didn't like me going into the house. But that's not unusual. There's lots of people don't like it when Henry goes into the house. As often, some of the house leaves with Henry. It's Mark, the archer. He's a fine-looking chap.
Greetings, sir. You've come a long way to visit us, so I reckon we ought to show our hospitality properly. We could practice archery together. What do you say?
Henry's best friend, Rob. Yeah, sure, let's do a bit of archery.
Sure. I'd love to.
I was hoping you'd say that. The targets are beneath the ramparts, so we'll shoot from the gallery. The rest is easy. I'll give you some arrows, you lean out from the battlements, and shoot at the target till you run out. The closer to the bullseye, the higher the score. And an extra 3 points to the one who shoots all his arrows first. And the one with the most points at the end wins. Stands to
I like
reason.
the crow on
if
his
you beat me,
tabard.
I'll give you one of our best crossbows, so you don't badmouth us to his lordship.
Yeah, that sounds like a challenge. I accept.
Now, just tell me what you want to shoot with.
I'll take the longbow.
Let's take longbows.
Whatever you say. Let's do it then.
Take up your positions.
Now! Well, it'll have to...
Oh, nice. Okay, I'm not sure what my score was there. Henry. That was a bull. Okay. I can't quite tell if I'm hitting where I need to be. That was Okay, I'm 2 points behind, but I've got arrows in reserve, so... They look like they're going in the right place. He gets 3 bonus points. Okay, I should have this. I'm hitting roughly where I want to be. Okay, that was a good one. We've got this, haven't we? We can skip the last one.
Stone me, sir. I never expected you'd be such a sharp shooter. Admirable. And here's the gift I promised, sir. You earned it, fair and square.
Thanks. The pleasure was all mine.
If you want to try it out straight away,
crossbow.
just say the word. In any case, you'll find me round that corner there. I'll wait there so you don't have to go all the way to the gate, if you fancy shooting some more.
Okay. Who's this guy? Just a soldier? He's wearing a different outfit. I don't know whether that should be Oh.
Careful.
Ah, okay. Let's take a little look. Whilst nobody's here.
I expect these are the chambers of the Lord of the Castle, where he's receiving Sir Hans. I shouldn't disturb them.
Examine? What said examine? Something said examine.
Military equipment? That must have cost a fortune. There's enough here for a small army.
Well, is that not what we're here for? They're soldiers. I don't think we want to stealth kill or knock them out at this point. It's a bit risky. Bit risky doing anything dodgy up here. Stealth, 17. Nice. We can't get in there. We might be able to get in this one. You used a perk, the Master Thief. Oh, what's them? They do line up. Hang on. The jail key. I'll have that. In case we need to get out from the other side. Is that a massive pie? Please tell me that's a massive pie. Hang on. We'll steal a bread roll. That thing looks like a cake next to it. I can't get close enough. I'm not going to sit down. In case we need to get out of here fast. I can't get close enough to get the pies. It's not fair. Right, go on. We're going to do it then. We're going to sit. Right, what is that? Oh, it's just bread? Oh, it's bread in a bowl. I thought it was like we can't pick up from that bit. Oh, that's a shame. Anyway, that'll do. Apple. Hard lockpick. I've got some sinister music playing, like I am definitely in somewhere I'm not supposed to be. He didn't want me to go to the gate for some reason. Why did he not want me to go near the gate? A dagger mace. A fine, agile weapon with a dangerous tip forged into the shape of a dagger. Knight's Waffen Rock. Okay, I don't think I need any of those. I'll take that one. We'll do a little bit of tentative thievery. I don't think any of these are going to be better. There's a +3 charisma on that one. I find that hard to believe, but I'll have it. Dog's barking. Okay, so that was a nice little explore. I think the guy came and dropped me here because he wanted me to find that. I'm pretty sure. What's in here? Quick. Where's the thing? I can't find it. Panic. Seems to be a lot of activities. I'm wanted here. Because I've nicked some stuff, right? We're going to talk our way out of it. Examine.
Good lord. That's some ammunition stockpile. The Lord here doesn't leave anything to chance.
He's very well stocked. I think I need to keep my head down for a bit. I might be able to talk my way out of this, eh? Save might not be a bad idea, yeah.
So here you are. Now I've got you. Surrender, now!
Reply, surrender.
Easy! I surrender!
Right.
I've got you. Your days of wrongdoing are over. Now you'll answer for your thievery. You'll pay for everything, right down to the last grosh.
Ooh, this is going to be kind of hard. Press F to see the list of crimes. Victim. Okay, theft, lockpicking, trespassing. Perk, basics of law reduces it. I think I'm going to talk my way out of this. We'll see. We'll see if this works. I should have saved, shouldn't I? Yeah.
How dare you accuse me like that? Like some ordinary peasant. Do you have any idea who I am?
Oh, I apologize, my lord. I must have made a mistake. Let's just forget about this. That's that. And now off you go. I'm watching you.
Yeah, I'm out of there. We're out of there. I lost the jail key. That's a damn shame. Is it still on that guard, though? Because I can just pick his pockets and get that back. Maybe. Was he trying to get my attention?
Mind where you're going.
Sorry. Beg your pardon. Oh, damn, that's
Another
interrupted his patrol. Shit. Once we go in there, you'll be out of sight. Which it was, is that one or that one? That'll do. Hee. Right, save. Before anything else happens, save. And what key did we get? We got the jail key back. Excellent. Drinking, 12, and perk point. Right, let's see. There might be some perk points that we've actually missed. Let's get these spent. I could lockpick it. The trouble with lockpicking is it's great, but it takes a bit of time. And there's always that risk that whilst you're lockpicking, you're going to get caught. Creeping Phantom. When sneaking, your movement is 35% faster. I like that one quite a bit. Featherweight. Fall damage is reduced. Now, that might be good, because as we've seen, just falling from something 2 steps high seems to absolutely cripple me. Dodge is... We'd never dodge. The required agility for all weapons is reduced. Nope, don't want that. Totem Tans. After performing a perfect dodge, we don't dodge. So we'll skip that. Viper. The piercing damage of all melee weapons is increased by 5%. That looks good, but I think Creeping Phantom is actually the one we're going to go with for faster crouch. I'll have to get used to that for when pickpocketing, when I'm sneaking up behind someone. Because at the moment, we've got it... Oh, actually, that might mess me up in that. I'm going to have to be careful. Anyway, we've got well-built. Carrying capacity is going up. It can be good, that one. Heroic Vigor. Each level of vitality adds an extra stamina. At the end of the fight, you gain +2 bonus on strength for 6 game hours. Some others. Pacifist. I'm not doing that. Such a ridiculous notion. In combat, you're far more resilient than a mere mortal. Your armor will be 10 points higher. Never know. I do not know how much of a benefit that actually is. Local hero. Undaunted cavalier. See, if your charisma is higher than 20, your armor will be considered 15 higher. That sounds better than the warmonger one. Sorry, no, the Blood of Siegfried one. I suppose they can stack. So there's just the carrying points. Or the armor. Do any of these have exclusive? No, they're exclusive with Local Hero and the Undaunted Cavalier. I think that's probably the one to go for. I'll take that. We have quite a bit of stuff to go through yet, so... Oh, marksmanship. Nice. Steady aim. If you don't move for 2 or more seconds while aiming, your stamina will drain slower. I thought that sounded good before, didn't I? After each shot, you get a short-term buff during which you reload and aim faster. Oh, I think, and you agree getting it with each shot? That sounds amazing. Hal shot first. With a nice image there, definite reference to Han Solo. First shot will do 15% more damage. The perk will be active again after the end of the fight. I mean, that also sounds good. I'm going to take Salvo, though. I like those. They sound really useful. Right, is there anything else that I've missed there? Drinking. Indomitable drunk. The negative effect of drunkenness will be milder. Cheers. Drinking a wine or beer will heal you for 5 health points. And spirits can cure poisoning. Bottoms up. I like that. That's drunkenness. I don't like being drunk in the game, because there's always a downside to it. Yeah, I'll take that one. I'll take the cheers. Drinking wine or beer will heal you. That might be. I mean, we do drink quite a bit. There's nothing else in stats. Good. We're good. We just saved, didn't we? So, I mean, do I need to go talk to this guy?
The Lord be with you. What do you need?
Tell me, how's life in the fortress?
Nothing much. The days drag on, one much like another. What's worse, today I copped a shit job. Here with all the shit. But tomorrow will be better. I'm going on a patrol around the local area. I can't wait.
I know what you mean. What's your job today?
The prisoners?
You have prisoners?
Aye. Why else would I be standing here?
Good point. Who are the poor sods?
A couple of poachers. They're waiting to see what his lordship will do to them. Farewell, my friend.
Okay. Unlock and open, but not perhaps while we're being watched. Couple of poachers, you see. We might have met the poachers on quests before. They might be those musicians who've gone wandering away. Is this an inn? Or is it just like a barrack room? Knowing how much there's been to examine. Who's this guy? Cook.
If you're hungry, I left something outside on the table. It's all yours. No doubt you're used to better fare, but it's all
Where does this come out at? Ooh. Ah. Alright, that's curious. It seems to just have a route straight through to the back of that guard. That could be very useful. We'll pay attention to that later. We don't want to leave. There's stuff going on out there. Do we have anything on the map? It's find out more about the... Oh, it says literally find out more about the horses. Okay, well, we're here at the moment, so... Let's take a look down. Oh, there's a washing place. We'll take a wash. You were thinking of musicians as well? Hi, Mike. Yeah, I'm still stuck in Bohemia, having fun. Oh, hello. We have hired hand Jakey. Rob? Oh, we want to rob him.
Ow!
Guardsman Pashko.
It's all right. You'll be fine.
I'll have a word with her in a minute. What's upstairs? It's always funny how no one seems to care.
Oh, now. It's nothing too bad.
Fuck.
What time of day is it?
Don't worry.
It's getting on a bit,
You're not
right.
going to die.
I'm going to come talk to her in a bit. I want to have a look down here first.
God be with you, sir. I hope you won't want for anything here, or find it too dull. If you need it,
I remember seeing this as we came past it on
Hey, sir. Hey! You're not allowed here!
a reason why, perhaps? Adjutant Michael.
I'm sorry.
Hey!
What's
You're not
going on
allowed
down
here!
there? They're just sawing timber? There's something going on down there. And the blacksmith didn't want me to go down there. There's something up. Skinning a deer. And a privy. Let's... Okay, I'm going to come and talk to her in a minute. I want to go and have a look at the horses outside the gate. Hey, Bappy, you feel quite hungry. Henry's always hungry. A bit like me. I'm always hungry. These are some fine horses. It's Pebbles. No wonder I thought they were fine. That's just to get the stats, right? These look a bit more like workhorses. I guess we go talk to... Who's this?
Put that away.
Put what away?
Let me be, sir. I don't have anything to say.
Have I stolen something? Because I had the little symbol that people were looking for me. Who's this?
Lovely horses you have here.
Aye, right beauties, ain't they?
There must be more of them than men in the fortress. That many horses must have cost a fortune.
That's right. Sir Yaramir had a stroke of luck.
What stroke of luck was that?
Look, this is Noble's business. I shouldn't go flapping my lips about it.
So there is something dodgy about it, eh?
Bollocks! It's all above board, especially our horses. Why not do something for your own lord's honour instead of insulting my lord's honour? We sometimes have this little race. You've got a horse, so you can show us your riding skills, eh?
I'll give this a go. Yeah, don't waste a night's time. We could go with... I'm interested in the horses. I could use the horsemanship. I think I'm... It says medium. I think I'm probably more likely with the noble look, actually. I think that's probably more likely to win. I didn't have a key for that chest, normal people. I have a perk which allows me to open... Well, I might have had the key. I might have skanked it. I have a perk that lets me open easy locks for free. Yeah, I think that's where it is. Where do they steal all the horses from? We're going to find out. Let's just see if we can just persuade, actually.
Don't try that on with me. I'm the retainer of Lord Capon of Perkstein. So bear that in mind and start talking.
Beg pardon, sir.
It worked.
The horses. Where did Lord Nebak get them?
All right, if you insist. Well, lucky for him, but not so lucky for others. We came across a bunch of them bandits who prey on folk here. We tore into them and hacked them to pieces. A couple of our lads didn't make it. God rest their souls. But we kicked their asses, and we took their horses. They had loads of them. Who knows where they got them, but that's by the by now.
That's odd, because bandits don't normally have loads of horses. And that's not what Michael said.
Where did you fight with them?
Not far from the stream that feeds into Nebakov Pond. They were just watering their horses when we charged them.
But Michael said it was between Lower Semine and Rock Tower Pond.
Really? I suppose Michael's right. It's easy to lose your bearings here. Nothing but cliffs and ponds. It makes your head spin.
But you're local. You must know these parts like the back of your hand.
I was shit-faced, all right? Let's leave it at that.
That can be a thing. That can very much be a thing. I think it said open with a key for the chest in the attic. Oh, maybe I do have the key then. I don't remember where I got it from, but...
Hold on. Michael said something different. He said Sir Yaramir inherited them from some deceased relatives.
Aye, that's right. Aye, that was it. We took some horses from the bandits, and Sir Jerome, Yaramir, got the others from his kin. Aye, that's how it was.
Right. I see. Take good care of those horses, then.
I will. And you, sir. Maybe I mentioned it before, but if you're at a loose end, the horses need to stretch their legs a bit. You could help us out. Just a little race around the area. It would do the horses good. And you, too. And if you managed to beat our lad, you wouldn't go away empty-handed.
This won't take long, will it? I'll give it a race. Let's give it a go.
Thy will be done. The race is from here to Nebakov Mill. That's down the path there and to the right after the little bridge. At the mill, there's this granary in front of the dike, and behind that, a willow tree. You go between the granary and the willow, and then back to the fortress. First one back here wins. You'll be taking on Hurtle. He's our best horseman, so you'll have your work cut out. None of us can beat him, but if you manage to, fuck it. I'll give you one of our finest saddles.
whatever the cost.
That's fair.
Hurtle's the one guarding
Let's
the
do it.
door.
Great.
That I want to get
I'll call
through.
Hurtle and you can get cracking.
I think it's loading straight to the race, is it?
What does that
right.
Pelzer?
Does it? So I go down the hill. No, I go down the hill and it's a sharp left because the mill's over here, right? Where's the flaming mill at? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know where to... I hate these horse races. Could be a trap. Absolutely could be a trap, actually. Good point. Good point.
His breath stinks.
Ride to the granary at the Nebakov mill.
Quick.
It'll be alright me getting ahead of the guy, but the problem is... Why was he complaining about his breath stinking, do you think?
Go! Go!
Okay, so we just scoot past on the outside. I should have tried to push him into the rocks, shouldn't I? Okay, now where? Now where? Give me a direction, game. I need a map. I'm going the right way, right to the granary at the mill. Okay, that's fine then. I thought it'd gone wrong. We've got a fair lead, it's okay. It's not so bad when it gives you a pointer. I couldn't do that horse race against the... that previous horse race. What do you call them guys? The travellers guys, the gypsies, the whatever they were. Now ride back to... Oh, is it just turn round? Oh, screw you. Screw you.
Quick. Go.
Okay, we're good. We're good. We've got the stamina back there, so we're okay. We're going past him. I wish I could just reach out with a bat and take him out of the race entirely. I need to make sure I do not miss the turning.
Quick.
I think it's just up there, right? Okay, I don't think this has wasted too much time, so that's cool.
Go!
Please tell me I'm going the right... Oh, no! No, 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 no. We don't do that. We're done?
Just a bit further.
Right, we're done. I thought I was going to get stiffed there at the end. Anyway, Hurtle's not come back. Hurtle's not come back. Right, forget that for a minute. I have a better idea.
Well, Henry?
Oh, shit. Shut the door, shut the door. There's all sorts of stuff in there. Silver cross with insignia. Take the money. Pepper. Do we have anyone in here? Oh, wait, there is. There's a prisoner.
What do you want now? You've already taken everything I have. Sooner or later, Otto von Bergau will find out the truth and have you all hanged, believe you me.
Hold on. You've got me mixed up with someone. It was Laura von Bergov who sent me here.
What? If you're not one of those cutthroats, what are you doing here?
I swear by all that's holy, I came from Trotsky on a mission from Laura von Bergov.
Thank God. Fortune smiles on me. I'm Yaromir Nebak. You gallop back to Trotsky and tell Sir Otto that bandits have seized the fortress and are holding me captive. Tell him to bring an army and put an end to their mischief.
Okay, I need some information on this.
How did they take the fortress then?
We don't have time for storytelling, for Christ's sake. If they catch you here, all will be lost. Hurry back to Trotsky.
This is a fair point. Okay. Yeah, I won't pass that.
You're right, sir. Why should I believe you?
Haven't you noticed what's going on in the fortress? I give you my word as a noble. I swear to you. Waste no time and get back to Trotsky.
But what about Hans?
When we arrived, their leader pretended to be you and tried to deceive us.
The bastard!
Who is he?
I haven't a clue. I've never seen him before, and he didn't bother to introduce himself. His men called him Captain. But the way he behaves and speaks, I reckon he's high-born. Now, stop wasting time. Go and tell Otto von Bergel.
I'll tell Lord von Bergov everything. You can depend on me, sir.
I can't leave
God
Hans.
bless you. Now go.
That would be terrible.
I can't go straight away. I have to wait till my lord's meeting is over. Otherwise, it would be suspicious.
For God's sake, at least get your horses ready then, so you can leave at once. God be with you.
Okay, you found the true Lord of Nebakov. That's a Steam achievement. So this isn't some ruse. That's the thing then.
Who goes there? This? Do you want me to arrest you? Leave
No.
that door be.
Done. Yep. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, fuck me sideways. You ride like you've got hellhounds on your tail. All credit to you. I wouldn't say no to a rematch. Pelzel will be happy to get everything ready.
No, I can't be asked with that. I need to go
Get
and
out
get the
of here.
loot. We've got the dice to play, and we've got the infirmary to check out as well. So my original plan for doing that was to go and sneak through the back here, come around the back maybe later or when there's no one around, knock him out, and then go in. But we don't have to do that now. The horse race worked a treat. It could have been useful before the race to know that. Yeah, it could have been actually, and then we could have just ridden off. But again, we're leaving Hans, and I'm not, having got into a load of trouble for that, I'm not overly happy about doing the same again. I'm going to keep the armour on though, because I reckon we don't need von Bergov. I'm fairly confident I could take this castle.
God bless you, sir.
Clara?
Well, I never. The great warrior himself has come to visit. I can't remember the last time anyone beat Michael. You didn't hold back.
I'm a
Well,
legend.
he didn't make it easy. And that's good. I don't like fighting with wretches who haven't a chance in hell.
It's a shame there aren't more like you. Now, let's have a look. What kind of hosts would we be if I sent you back to your lord in that state?
Oh, thanks. Well, I certainly can't refuse care from a lovely lass like yourself.
Clara has you in her care, so don't fuss too much.
Well, I've done what I could. Better now?
Aye. Much better.
Was I beaten up?
Thanks a lot.
I'm glad. Will you tell me who you are?
Henry. Lord Capon's retainer. We're on a mission from Lord von Bergov.
Oh, I'm Clara. Nice to meet you, Sir Knight.
I'm not a knight, actually.
Oh, how come? You look like one.
It's not easy to become a knight. I'll be a knight one day, which is... this is a speech option, so I think this is the one I want to pick.
Knights are a separate class. Not every noble with a sword is a knight, you know.
Please, explain it to me then.
Knight is the title of part of the lower nobility, but that doesn't mean that they're genuine dubbed knights. To be dubbed a knight, take the oath and so on, you first have to serve as a page for some time. And then you perform some great feat, like heroism in battle, and only then are you rewarded with knighthood.
My word. I had no idea it was that complicated. I'd love to hear more, but I have to go and get some more herbs. I'm running low. Would you like to come with me and maybe tell me something about yourself?
Sure. I'll be happy to explore the fortress. Yeah. I feel like I'm being played for time here. I don't think she was that interesting in the nobility and knighthood, right?
I'll be happy to. At least I'll get to explore the Nebakov surroundings.
The countryside's pretty round here, but it won't be a long walk. I'll just pick some herbs in the glade. Shall we go?
Let's go.
Our little fortress doesn't impress you much, I suppose. You must be used to real castles. Actually, that's why I'm so pleased you're here. A bit of excitement at last. Tell me more about knights. Or better still, about yourself. Where have you been? What have you seen?
I've seen a few things.
All right, then. Some time ago, my native region, far from here, was plagued by a gang of bandits. I tracked them, and it wasn't easy, until I found their secret stronghold in an abandoned village. My lord's retinue, me included, went at them. There was a terrible battle. Our enemies were humans, and they fought like demons. A lot of blood was shed. But we were victorious.
You really aren't any run-of-the-mill man-at-arms. At least I have nothing to fear when I'm with you. Tell me more, please.
No, we maybe won't mention Sasau Monastery and me murdering the monks.
Now that you mention castles, I conquered one once. The enemy took it by a ruse, and we couldn't let that go unanswered. We answered ruse with ruse. On a dark night, we scaled the ramparts to open the gate from inside.
That sounds clever.
Aye, but they discovered us, and we had to withdraw under fire.
A good thing, too. At least you lived to tell the tale. Thank you for telling me your stories. It's nothing like my life. I just patch up the lads when they come back cut up and bruised, like last time. But I have other talents, too.
Really? Do tell me more. This does look like a very pretty place, doesn't it? Back in the saddle? What is it called, back in the... Oh, it's part of the quest, I think.
This really is a lovely spot. If it was up to me, I'd just lie down in the grass and take it easy. But I can't.
Why not?
I have to gather herbs to treat the wounded. When the ointments and concoctions run out, they reach for the liquor. And if his lordship found out I was dawdling, he'd have my guts for garters.
Does Sir Yaramir treat you badly?
Not at all. He's a good master, but strict, I can't lie. Still, now you're here, you can help me with those herbs. Then maybe we'll find a moment.
For dawdling? I can't.
Maybe I'll tell you some stories in return.
I feel like my time is being wasted, but at the same time, it also seems fine. That's fine.
I know quite a bit about herbs, I think. So just tell me what's wrong with your lads, and I'll come up with a remedy.
Really? So tell me how to treat fever, say, or shortness of breath.
In that case, you'll need sage and chamomile, maybe some poppy or marigold, am I right?
Aye, exactly right. I've got enough chamomile. It's the rest I need. Above all, the marigold. Since you know all about it, you'll be back in a jiffy, won't you? It all grows in the glade here, but sometimes it takes a while to find.
I think I'll manage.
We're going picking flowers. Okay. What do we want? We'll just gather whatever we can. It'll say marigold, poppies, and sage. What does sage look like? What's this stuff? That's eyebright. No good. Okay. Dandelion. Is that sage? That's sage. Is it? No, it's thistle. That's grass. I'm sure the sage also has like a purple flower there. Yep, thought it did. Okay, let's get on with this. Why do you think Hans is in on this? Don't know what Hans is doing. He's probably just enjoying lunch with the Lord, or fake Lord. How many more sage did I need? I found the sage. Right, we don't need any more of that. I need poppies. How many more? Oh, just one. And marigold, which will probably be at the top of here. I like the fact that it's like eternal summer in this place, because it looks absolutely gorgeous. Oh, could I take that bad boy down? Sick'em. Oh, bloody hell. Just as I get there. I could set the dog on. I mean, why... this place? Right, forget the deer.
What have you found, boy?
What are you barking at? Was he just barking at the... Oh, there's a cabin. There's a cabin in the woods. What was I after? I was after poppies, I think. This looks well and truly bust down. Let me put the bow away. We're done with that. I can't get in, can I? There's a campfire. Is there anything in here? There is a sack. Oh, nice. Okay, we'll take that. Some bacon for the dog. An old pointy spindle. It looks a bit dangerous. I have no idea if we need that. Or what it does.
A lot of time's passed. Sir Hans's meeting is my...
Hi, Scone Basis. How's it going? Breaking news. Teresa's only scrolls just leaked. How's it going? What have we done? Oh, I see. Tabbed out. Right. So we were... I don't know. The dog was barking at something over here. Maybe that's what it was. He's dead. I've killed the dog. Let's feed him some bacon. Ah, I should have given him the rotting piglet. Never mind. He'll be happy. You feeling better? Cool. Awful being ill. Especially when it takes a while to get over it. Right. I was supposed to be on a quest for a fair maiden. And I've kind of got distracted. It was marigold we wanted. Let's get this stuff. This is what I spend my time doing. Picking flowers in video games in sunny fields. It doesn't sound quite as cool as I thought it would. Oh, just a minute. I seem to have filled one of the chat up with letters holding the W key down. My Twitch chat seems to have broken as well. There we go. Right, cool. Let's crack on. Did we need more? That should be enough, I think. Is it? That must be enough. I didn't check the number, but it must be enough. Is that... Oh, they're the stable horses. Okay. I won't send an arrow at them. Hey, I've got your stuff.
I've got everything.
Wonderful. Thanks a lot. You've really helped me out.
You promised you'd tell me something.
I will. Don't worry. But first I want to show you something. Hurry.
Should I send the dog on it? Sick 'em. Go on. Bring her down. We haven't got time for these games. Be a medieval peasant. Wayfaring past the field. Sees a knight in full plate armour. Drenched in blood. Okay. This is... Ooh, poisonous mushrooms. I think I just nutted her by accident.
Now tell me what's so important that you couldn't tell me back there in the glade.
I wanted to give you a riddle.
A riddle? Why?
You'll know soon enough. Now listen. I bloom in silence, a petal's grace, a delicate charm in a hidden place, a whispered scent, a subtle ploy. What am I, elusive and coy? Solve this riddle, unlock the joy.
Oh, I see. I think she's called Clara. You want me and I want you too. Come on, we've got to play properly, Henry. That's not the game. I'm not in the mood for this.
The only petal I see here is called Clara.
The right answer. And now
yeah, I
your
think
reward.
I'm being taken for... Oh. Okay. That's a long time. Oh, my.
I hope they didn't hear us in the fortress. People wouldn't half talk. If you're as good as that on the battlefield, may God have mercy on your enemies.
I'm not so considerate on the battlefield, because as a true knight, I must do everything I can for a damsel in distress.
You'll soon be a begging knight if you carry on like that.
What do you mean?
Well, I can grind the seeds and the like, but not every damsel in distress knows the recipe.
Do you know, this is really, really annoying because... There we go. Fixed it. I was about to say some arsehole's been in here and stolen one of my props. But there we go. Fixed. I got these. Especially for this sort of thing in games. This is what we need to do. This makes it child-friendly and everything. So we can watch it, right? I think we should go back.
I suppose we should go back.
Well, can't be helped. Pass me my clothes, please.
Sure. I should get dressed too.
Definitely.
Farewell
We don't
for
want to
now,
hang around here any longer.
And thanks for your help.
Is it safe? Is it safe? Can we take my glasses off now? Okay, yeah, we're good. There we go. See? I've been waiting so long to use those. I knew in a Kingdom Come Deliverance game there would be a need for them. And they're ready for when we play Witcher 3 again as well. There we go. Right. So, do you know what?
What a day.
There's something about her. As I say, I think I've been purposefully distracted. Very purposely distracted. Whose house is this? Gets distracted instantly. An easy lockpick. There's no one watching. Apart from the money. We'll take that. This is such unchristian behaviour. You're telling Mother Church immediately. There's something going on around here. Well, we know what the something is, but
You're
I mean...
always welcome here, noble sir.
There's something else going on around. This isn't just quite such a simple thing as some bandits have taken over a castle. I'm certain of it. Right, I guess... Are we done? There's something else to... Oh, hang on. What's that quest? Oh, collect the winnings. I didn't get the winnings from the guy.
Hey, sir, got a moment? I'm going into the woods to collect dead wood, if you know what I mean.
Aye. Dead wood for kindling.
You're right. Is Hurtle...
He certainly
Skip
beat
this.
Pleasure
Skip
if
this.
you're so delighted.
Good. I just want the loot.
Sir, got a moment? I'm going into the woods to collect dead wood, if you know what I mean.
Aye. Dead wood for kindling. You can never have enough of that. The nights can be cold, can't they? Very wise.
I bet Sir Hans has already left.
Oh.
Fucked up badly, I reckon.
Oh, that's not fair. I didn't get any warning of that. I'm doing some really important stuff here. There was nothing to suggest that... Why would Hans go without me? The treacherous bastard. I put off riding to the rescue to fetch the cavalry to save him, to make sure he was all right. Ah, God, this... I've been stiffed. I've been well and truly stiffed. Hang on a minute. We've got guards in the woods.
I'm always glad to see polite people.
Oh, it's
like
Michael.
You.
It's just Michael.
God be with you.
I thought it was like a wandering soldier coming in or coming home. Hans is such a rude boy. He is. Well, I'll give him a piece of my mind when I see him. As long as he doesn't mess the quest up too badly or anything, I think we'll be all right. Do you know what? This is either he's going to tell me what's going on, or he's going to
Hey, sir,
lead me
hear
into
me
an
out,
ambush.
please. It's a good thing you're here, sir. You ain't local, are you?
Everything's
I've never
suspicious
seen
here.
you or the other gent who came with you.
That's right. We're not from round here. We came to see Sir Yaramir on Lord von Bergov's business.
That's just it. I ain't seen Sir Yaramir in ages. Them new men-at-arms are in charge now. They told us they're Sir Yaramir's friends guarding the fortress against the bandits in these parts. But there aren't half a lot of them, sir. Day and night they come and go, and there never was that many men-at-arms here, long as I can remember. Oh, shit. I think some guards are coming this way. They mustn't see me, otherwise I'll be for it. Mark my words, sir. Something ain't right here.
It's okay. We're sorted. Let's go past the guard.
Huh? I heard something suspicious here. It would never have occurred to me that it was you, sir.
Ignore the guy.
Creep
Right, okay. Well, there's two things I think we can maybe do. I don't need to go and play dice. I was going to go and play dice just for the sake of it. But it's probably wiser that I just get my ass back to Trotsky now. You hate when you're right. No, we didn't really have to break into the prison. It was... Hang on, which one's Pebbles? That's not Pebbles, but Pebbles was here. There's Pebbles. Why was Pebbles down the hill? Okay, I think we will fast travel. We've kind of sorted this out. Hans is not yet back. We could maybe catch him up. All the way to Trotsky Castle. That would be hilarious if we actually overtook Hans on the road. Can we cancel fast traveling halfway through? Doesn't show up on here. Okay, so we're arriving midnight-ish.
Well, well. Von Bergov's vassals are gathering. It looks like a serious force. Sir Otto is clearly as good as his word.
You discovered dice. Is this somewhere new?
Easy. Easy.
Oh, I can't go full speed in here.
Nice and slow.
You would like a set of wooden dice for playing Farkle in real life? Bring the tavern experience into your living room? You can buy them, actually, from... Hang on, I don't know what's wrong with my bloody Twitch chat's not scrolling down. Sorry, folks. It was working fine. Tell you what, I'm just gonna send it. If I stick an emote in there, it should then get it going. There we go. Right. That should now have it working. It's just been awkward. Let me have a look. You can buy these. Obviously, you can use any set of dice, but there is a Warhorse one. The full game, I think, as I've spelt it wrong. Let me have a look. Oh, that's going to tell me everything about the game, isn't it? Is it on... No, there is. Farkle dice set. Come on. Merch. Come on, it's going to find it. You used to be able to buy this. You can get it on Etsy. But there is. There used to be... I don't know where the store's gone. Let me try this. They used to have a store. Kingdom Come store. That looks like the one. Right. So, that's something else. They should have it in here. Because I nearly bought some, but they looked extremely expensive. Gear. Is that just clothing? Do they not do it anymore? Oh, I can't type for love and money tonight. Oh, well, they used to. They absolutely used to. I don't know where that's gone. Is it just on Etsy now? I mean, I'm sure they'll be nice. But yeah, there was some official stuff. You can buy an official bailiff's mace as well. It's just made of foam. I was tempted to get one as a backdrop for this, but when I saw the price, I thought, yeah, I'm not paying 100 and some quid for a foam mace. If I'm paying that, I'm going to get a real one from Todd Cutler that works very well for home defense as well. Right, let's get off this. Did we get ahead of Hans on that? Oh my lord, we did. Okay. He's still moving. We got ahead of him. Todd makes marvellous stuff. Does make marvellous stuff. He made... You've seen this before, Pan, I know, but some of the other people haven't. This awesome. This is... I got this as like a prop for medieval stuff. Is it? It's not focusing on me properly. There we go. It's a medieval, like, 13th, 14th century Quillon dagger. Hang on. If I auto-focus me off, you guys should be able to see that. It's a Todd Cutler. There's his maker's mark on the blade. You can just see. It's not sharp, this one, but you can get them sharpened. I figured I'd just take my fingers off if I had it sharpened. But they are really, really nice stuff. He makes all sorts of stuff. I love stuff like that. Proper pieces of craft. The leather work as well. I mean, I'm tempted to try and learn a bit of leather work. It's something I could probably get into and do. And have a use for it with archery, of course, making quivers and arm guards. But yeah, it's really nice stuff. And again, my bloody Twitch chat stopped scrolling. It's driving me mad. Proper stuff that lasts is... I can't read it. I'm just gonna refresh this page. Hang on a sec, folks. Twitch is just driving me crazy. I'm gonna see if that gets it back. There's something that broke about the chat there, but it should be back now, I hope. I hope. Hans finally made it. He's back. Excellent. That's reading properly. I can see what you guys are saying now. Requires a bit of chemistry knowledge. Or I think I'd just be buying the leather and stuff like, in a state where it could just be instantly worked with, I think. Not this one, it's the next one. You'll create the tavern experience with surly wenches, drunkards, and liquid bread. That's the way to do it. I've had a medieval tavern experience, kind of. There's a Bolton Castle near me, and some of my friends are medieval musicians, and every year they put on, like, not like a themed medieval night, like an authentic medieval music night, and they use the tavern or the basement. I suppose it'd be like the kitchen. No, it is the tavern, the castle tavern. In this place, with a proper vaulted stone ceiling, big open fireplace, and it's absolutely fantastic. They get the beer flowing, they get the music. It's an awesome experience, and the acoustics in there, because of this place, it just sounds awesome. Sounds great with the drums and bagpipes and flutes and stuff. Let's have a little look. We are going this way. So where's he gone? He's going to report back without me. I think I need to go... He's gone upstairs. Up. Reverse. Are we spending the night here? I think I should have talked to him as he walked past me earlier. Have we gone the wrong way? No, he's gone through there. Hans, come back. We're not finished yet. That's not Hans. He's gone upstairs. Where's he gone? I just want to talk to the guy. Up, stop. Are you going to talk to me? I'm coming in there with you. Hang on, right. Now we talk, right? Now we talk. Before he goes to bed.
You're supposed to escort and protect me.
Oh, some effort.
That means going where I tell you, when I tell you. Got that? You seem to have trouble remembering who your lord is and what your duties are.
The fortress has been taken over by bandits, and the real Lord Nebak is their prisoner.
What? That's the silliest excuse I've ever heard.
I swear to Christ it's true. It wasn't easy to find out, and that's what held me up. Quick, let's go and see von Berghoff. We must tell him immediately.
Let's go then, and you can fill me in on the way. I want to know exactly what you found out. This is serious.
Okay, we're going to go there to announce...
Welcome back,
Oh, straight to a
sons.
cutscene.
Henry?
Greetings, sir.
I'm glad you got back safe and sound. Now let's get down to business. Lord Capon, what news do you bring from Sir Jaromir? How many of his men can I count on?
None, my lord. The situation is worse than you can imagine. Nebakov Fortress has been taken over by bandits, and Sir Jaromir is their prisoner.
What?
Their leader posed as Sir Jaromir. While I negotiated with him, Henry found out the truth.
The real Sir Jaromir requests your help.
Sir Jaromir urgently requests that you send a force to Nebakov and free him.
I will, of course. The news might actually be better than it seems. At last, we know where to strike. They thought they would gain a foothold, but instead they walked into a trap. Nebakov will be easy to besiege. We will set out when we have enough men mustered. That heap of sticks will not last a day against my knights.
I should have maybe looked at those fortifications and snuck in there to see what was going on.
You can count on us, sir.
I should hope so. I'm sure young Lord Capon is eager to demonstrate his valor in the field. And just maybe, Henry, you will win your knight's spurs.
We will support you in the field, of course. But before we take the fortress, I'm very keen to finish the business we came about.
There will be time enough for that. There are several loose ends to tidy up before we attack Nebakov. You have proved yourselves most capable. So I will let you take care of it. We caught one of those bastards who ambushed us.
What? How?
A stroke of luck, more than anything. He's under lock and key down in the dungeons.
And? Did you get anything out of him, sir?
It turns out he's a tough nut to crack. My men haven't yet got a word out of him.
What about torture, sir?
That is just it. The men are superstitious. They say unclean work fits only for an executioner, and it seems we don't have one here. So they just beat him a little. But a bastard certainly knows how to hold his tongue.
Damn!
I thought you might also be interested in what he knows. He's most likely from the same band that attacked you. I don't know what you think about such superstitions, Lord Capon. But if you want to try and get something out of him, I will not hold you back. If he doesn't sing, he is of no use to us anyway. We need to know who he is in league with. Because it is not possible that they could evade us for so long without local support.
That's an offer that's hard to resist, Sir Otto. I've a whole list of questions for that scoundrel, and superstitions mean nothing to me.
All the instruments you need are right there. Make him regret the day he took up arms against us.
Time to get out the ball gag and the red-hot poker. We're going torturing. You learned executioners.
I'm surprised how tender-hearted your men are. Especially after what that band did to you and your captain. But I haven't forgotten. We'll get it out of him. The hard way, if need be.
I'm glad to hear it. You have already surprised me once or twice. So I'm interested to see if you can do it again. And if not,
okay,
I shall just hang the bastard. As a warning to the others.
Too simple.
Nevertheless, while we are dealing with nuisances, did you notice anything suspicious on my estate while I was away? Something that might put us on the trail of those scoundrels, say.
I'm afraid I can't help you there, sir. While you were away, I spent my time, hunting. And after that, I was a guest in your cellars.
That's true. And you, Henry?
Oh God, there was loads of stuff going on. There's the Nomads. That's the name I was trying to think of earlier. By the way, I will tell you more about my friends, Trouvert Medieval Minstrels, in a moment. We'll just get this cutscene out of the way, and then I'll drop some links in chat, and you can check out their website, events they've got coming up. They don't do as many events as they used to, but they are on Spotify. So if you like authentic medieval music, they are the ones to go for. So, I mean, what's suspicious? Are the Nomads particularly suspicious? I don't think so. Miller Crazel definitely is, because he's trying to create a bomb. The Inquisition has come to Troskovitz. They did. Okay, that might be related. Yeah, young Samin left his own wedding. That's suspicious. There was a murder. It might be me. We don't want to. Maybe don't want to mention that, unless they're talking about the Hermit. Those people are quarrelling. That's going to be no news. Robber Baron Jules is in Samin. Yes, but he's now working for Samin. Okay, no, we want to go with... This is the one that is definitely suspicious.
A strange thing happened. Young Semin rushed off from his own wedding as soon as the ceremony was over. He left his bride there. On their wedding night. The poor girl was devastated.
Interesting. That was around the time your company was attacked, was it not?
You are right. That is truly strange coincidence. Young Olda. I don't like where this is going. But we have to uncover the truth. I hope the answers are waiting for us below. In the dungeon. Now, to more pleasant business.
That was the right
My
answer. My
personal bodyguard, Lord Bartosz, also known as Black Bartosz, came back from Prague with me. An outstanding swordsman, among other things. So if you want to take your mind off things or fancy some training, as my esteemed guest, he will be at your service. You will most likely find him at the sword-fighting arena in the outer fortifications. For you, Henry, he will have a gift from my personal armory as a token of my gratitude for your services.
Thank you, sir.
I've already helped myself to his personal armory, so the gift might not be there to give anymore. Okay, let's take a look. So, main quest completed. Main quest started. Necessary evil. Speak with Capon. We'll leave the torture for the morning, I think. Let me bring up... let's bring up these guys. So, it is... Trouvere, Medieval Minstrels. That's them. MedievalMinstrels.com. I'll drop this. It's an easy enough website to remember, but I'll just drop it in chat anyway. If either of you guys on Twitch or on YouTube want to go check them out, they should have links to their Spotify on here. So concerts, they don't do as many as they do. Events, there might be some sample music on here. They absolutely should have a Spotify link. There's a bit of stuff on YouTube, but they don't do a lot on YouTube. Are you telling me they haven't got a spot? I mean, the website maybe hasn't been updated for a bit. They do most of it on Facebook now, I think. Medieval Music in the Dales is a festival they have at Bolton Castle, which is up in North Yorkshire. It's not a ramshackle, broken down castle. There is a family still living it, but only in part of it. But there's a lot of the castle is left as it would have been in its medieval time. It's a great place. Anyone can go and visit it. It's not expensive to go around. Nice cafe there as well. It's not English heritage. It's a private one. But the tavern is that picture right there. And that is really nice. So this particular festival, this Medieval Music in the Dales, takes place in the start of September. It's more of a festival for medieval musicians, or just musicians, because they have a lot of classes and workshops that musicians go for. They've got that guy, I think, might be an instrument maker, like a proper old school medieval instrument maker. They have a lot of them there, and they do lots of cool stuff. So this isn't necessarily something... I mean, the general public can go around and see them during the day because the castle's open, and that's where they have all this stuff. So you can watch and experience it. But it's not so much a festival for, like, just music fans, but more for musicians. And that's what they've been trying to get going. They started it. It's a cool thing. But they do other events and stuff. And yeah, just search Trouvere on Spotify. I can't believe they don't have a Spotify link on here. I will get in touch and I will tell him off, because that's absolutely something you should have on your own website. Oh, I've better stop that. It's playing his music. They do have it copyrighted, so I'd be fine. But they haven't. Their distributor copyrights the music, so if other people play it on YouTube, it jumps on it. And it's actually jumped on Paul. That's one of the musicians, because when he puts stuff up to his own YouTube channel, he then has to ring his distributor and say, "Oi, you've just copyrighted my own song on my own channel. Stop it." Humidity and any lack of proper insulation makes it less than ideal. What, in the castle? Oh, living in a castle is not actually that swell. No, the way they are now, though, was not how they were at the time, because back in the days, the walls would probably be plastered. As they are in this one, there's wood paddling everywhere. But yeah, humidity. They would have ventilation, but then ventilation means drafts. So it's either one thing or the other, isn't it? But we see them, the castles in England, or Britain, as you see. Yeah, and often as you see them in movies portrayed as well, just like bare stone walls, stone floors. They look pretty grim, but they would be either plastered, painted like this, panelled out properly. They would look, and tapestries hanging on the walls, so they would look very homely. But you're right, damp and humidity would be an issue, as they still are in like old farmhouses and stuff today. Yeah, I don't know. It would be cool to experience it, but I imagine if people who lived in castles back then could invent double glazing and central heating, they'd have it like a shot. It would be good. No more drafts. Anyway, folks, we're going to call it there for today, because I feel like there's a major story part coming up. And I'm supposed to be finishing early on Thursdays anyway, as it's board game night. But that's another thing. So we'll speak with Capon in the morning. We'll get a night's rest. We'll carry on with that. And we are planning to stream tomorrow afternoon. I'm going to take my parents to a hospital appointment in the morning. Just a routine eye check thing. It's nothing serious. So I should be back in time, unless there's some dreadful delay, but there shouldn't be. So we'll find out what's going on tomorrow, and we're going to go and shove a red-hot poker up the arse of that guy in the dungeon. Wouldn't it be cool if he's actually down under that well in that secret compartment we discovered earlier? That would be kind of nice. Anyway, I went down to that fortress, and I've come back with stuff to sell, and I've got no one to sell it to unless I head out to Troskovitz. But we'll sort all that out tomorrow. So have a great night. I'm going to disappear and save this game, although it should have saved as part of the story there. We'll find out tomorrow, and we'll get back to it. So have a great night, folks. I'll catch you on tomorrow's stream. Goodbye for now.